Cool. Cool. So we came to the spa looking for the lily root as a quest from Mr. Magic Michael Dune, and Duras asked us to come to the spa and get him the lily root. Very unspecific as to the means of how. But we come to the spa, we have a very nice spa day, and then discover that the spa is being run by 3 hags who are poisoning the guests and have imprisoned some of the staff. And we befriend the water in the spa, who is very nice. And we get led out to the back temple where we basically attack the hags and we have a big fight with them. We kill 2 hags and one gets away, and we kill the devil that was working with it. Then we start kind of freeing the different staff members throughout the spa. I don't know if someone else wants to take over from there.
The first one we found was Ilmar in the I don't know, the inn or the bar area. And they're a silver-skinned drow and an esthetician. And he said he would help Roland get a haircut. And thanks for saving his life. Then we picked up Gorba, who was the, I don't know, like maid for the hags? Servant in general. And she led us through the tower, and we've encountered Falthrax, who works at the Candlekeep library. And Roland put in a request about the, I don't know if I have this right, my notes, Laura Loon book.
Laura of LaRue.
Laura Loon.
I think lore, like Lore, like lore of.
That makes sense. Okay. Which was involved in the fire incident that Roland was blamed for.
I could trust,
yeah. We found then we found Glitter and the kobold who does like mechanical work around, and 4 magical paintings, and the paintings depicted Gorba, Glitter, Falthrax, and Silveri, not Ilmar, which was interesting.
Very interesting.
And we encountered a very awful trap, which Cassandra totally disarmed with her face.
And I would also add to that, Gorba definitely did not die, for sure.
Nope, she's fine.
Not for long at all, yeah.
No.
She's just traumatized.
Poor girl.
Yeah. We found like the hag's living area up there, which had not very much. It's like a bunch of broken down stuff, but there was a spell scroll of something that we gave to Roland. Divination of some sort.
Yeah, I think it was clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance.
Was the spell.
Yep.
But nothing else valuable up there. We didn't find. So we went back to the paintings, and I don't think Rieta wants to go over the next part.
Yeah, so we found these really creepy paintings, and they were magical. Determined that with detect magic. We identified them, and we sort of talked to Glitter, and checking my notes. I'm on the wrong set of notes. The other person that was with us, we talked to them, and it sort of turned out that these magical paintings were connected to like a deal and a curse that the hags had laid on them, which had changed their appearance. And the kind of the deal that they made was like, hey, make us look like our sort of our ideal give us our ideal bodies, our ideal faces. And they got them for a year, and then they turned into what they are now, which is like the opposite of what they wanted. And we were sort of deciding like what to do with these. Like if I think we were like we want to undo the magic. Undoing this will sort of theoretically, we think now, uncurse the Medusa, because the same thing happened to her. If we take care of our painting, but also if we break them without undoing the magic, is that going to just sort of leave them stuck as they are, and then there won't be any way to turn them back? But Rieta, by somehow got an idea in her head from Pick. No, Pick was telling me what to do, and Pick was very persuasive. And he was just really goading Rieta into just break them, and eventually Rieta gave in and just started hacking away at the paintings. One of them, Roland had done a dispel magic on. And once it was dispelled, it was very easy to cut through. Dispelling the magic didn't undo anything, but it was very easy to break the painting at that point. And then when the painting was broken, I think it was Glitter, right? Turned back into his normal self, which is a tiefling. And then we went to go into the next painting, and Rieta kept on trying to hack through it, break it, tried a couple of different ways. But she was taking some damage. There's some psychic damage from attacking these things and not being successful with the attack. And she just wanted to keep going because Pick just kept telling her it was a good idea.
Until we finally pulled Rieta away from the things. And Cassandra used the Eyes Charming to calm her down and get her to agree to wait until everyone's recovered from their spells and we can try this again tomorrow. And I think the plan was to, either use Dispel Magic or remove Curse or whatever to make this easier tomorrow.
I mean, we can just use our hit points. Like, why not just use our hit points? We've got hit points now. We're gonna go rest. Let's just use the hit points.
It's a good plan C.
We don't know that resting is going to be safe too. So.
It's true.
It'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
I've still got I've got a ton of spell slots left. It'll be fine.
You're the only one.
I was about to say, why are you the only one? I think that might be more speaking to Rieta than anything else.
Rieta saves them for sending.
I don't have a lot of combat focused spells. That's the reason why.
All right, well, with that, let's jump into today's session. So you guys had just gone downstairs. I'm going to change the map on you guys. You were back onto the main floor as Gorba follows you, as you guys mentioned that you wanted to go downstairs. And as you head down, she hesitates a bit as you all go towards the door and she says, these other rooms, I don't have keys.
Well, I can try and unlock them. But first, I'm going to check them for traps.
She nods and she actually steps all the way out.
Yeah, everyone get out.
She very
Unless
much
you want to help look for traps.
She
I'll just
does
go back to
mention,
this first.
I don't think there are any, but yes. And she just continues to step back. Go ahead and roll me.
Check the left door first. Investigation.
I do have Detect Magic as well.
For Rieta, you don't sense anything with your Detect Magic. And Cassandra, you take a look. I'll use this roll for both doors. You don't notice anything strange.
All right, then I shall try to unlock them.
Go for it.
24.
Whoa!
Yeah. Hopefully that's enough.
Why advantage on this one though?
It wasn't on accident.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just 24 though. Just took the first roll.
Gotcha.
I think whatever reason last session I had advantage toggled.
Good. Regardless of that is a very high roll. So you go in very easily, and immediately this door opens. Let me open it for you and move the dynamic lighting. So, as you look into this room, you noticed that there's actually magical light that is illuminating this space. And you see an oversized chair right here, heavy curtains that are covering the windows, and a very large, ornate wooden chest over on this side. Other than that, there's not too much to this room.
Oh my god. Guys, there's a chest in here.
All right.
Rita, is there
Are we
any
in?
magic?
Rita, you do notice. How long has this been up? Did you recast it?
Yeah, I can recast it whenever it goes down.
Okay. Yeah, you sense a magical aura from the chest over here. And remind me, do you get the school?
Yes, I think it's like an action, and I can determine the school. Or I don't remember the wording, but yeah.
It would be... Gosh, I feel like it would be transmutation.
Yeah, the chest or something inside the chest is magic.
Do you think it's like the traps that I disarmed?
I don't know. It's transmutation is what it is. I don't think transmutation is normally traps. I mean, it could transform you into something. That would be a pretty good trap.
I mean, I could identify it if you wanted to wait 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll go try unlocking the other door.
Does it look like it's the chest or something inside the chest?
Seems like it's something inside the chest.
Okay.
I cannot identify it
yeah.
till the chest is open then.
Oh, it's inside? Okay. Alright, so I should try to open it?
Yes.
No objections.
Yes.
Maybe check for traps. Do you think
Sure. I'm checking for traps.
Go for it.
Can I look at the chair while she does that?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Looks A-okay to you, Cassandra. And go ahead and make an investigation check for me, Roland. It is a very nice chair. Other than that, can't really quite tell much. I guess for the small detail, you notice that there's like a butt imprint on the chair, indicating some use over time.
I'm gonna
Someone
try
has-
and open the chest. Oh, sorry.
I say the group. Someone has used this chair. Seems very odd. Chair placed here, but
Go for it.
do you need to check for the traps on the things? I mean, you're good at unlocking them, but I could maybe help you see if they exist.
Oh, there's no traps there. We're fine.
Okay, never mind.
I'll ask you next time if you want.
If you want.
Alright. I'm gonna try and open the chest, or is it locked?
It's locked. You noticed.
Okay.
It wasn't trapped, but it's definitely locked.
Alright, so I will try to unlock the chest.
Go for it.
16.
You go in and this one's harder than the other one. It is not budging. It's a small, very intricate lock, it appears. There must be something behind this that someone didn't want you to find.
I don't know if I can unlock this one. Maybe we should look for a key.
Well, there's more than one way into a chest.
Oh, yeah. Tarbek?
Okay. Do you have your crowbar thing?
You have your own crowbar now.
I thought that crowbar was cursed.
Oh my god. Here is a crowbar.
Yeah, I'll try to jiggle it open. Is it strength or athletics to open it?
Give me athletics.
Okay. An advantage for the crowbar. 21.
Very nice. You just jam it into the small slit between the lid and the base, and it just cracks right open. Lock just scatters onto the floor.
There we go. See? There was no traps.
Hmm. Well,
What's
what do we see
inside?
inside of it? If I open the chest.
Tarvik, can you actually move your token? Is everyone where they are?
Sure.
Yes.
So, Tarvik, as you swing open the lid fully to see what is inside, you see inside the chest are 3 blank canvases and paints.
Well, I assume that these are probably going to go to Roland. I pick up one of the canvases and
Maybe don't touch yet. I don't know.
Tarvik immediately it's in his hand and he just lets it go and fall to the ground.
Give me a second. Are
Mhm.
you proficient in religion? No, strange. Okay.
Nope.
Nope, then you're fine.
Yep. Okay.
No, I'm not either. But I would kind of like to take 10 minutes and identify them more. If y'all want, we can go check the other room and come back to this, and I can identify them when we all go to sleep or something.
Might as well do it now, I guess. Something. I mean, what did I know something in there is transmutation. So can Rita tell what it is now that the chest is open?
If Rita goes and looks inside, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll walk over.
So, Rita, as you look in, you notice both the canvases and the paints all glow with the transmutation property.
Yeah, it's all the stuff in there is the stuff. I mean, it makes sense with the paintings we saw before and how they sort of changed people. I'm guessing that that's what this is.
Yeah, I suspect these are 2 of the 3 components to the paintings that we saw.
Cassandra's just now like, oh wow. You guys are so smart. Okay. Well, do you want that sort of thing, or could it be cursed?
I went to identify it to try to identify if it's cursed. I'm guessing they're just 2 out of 3 components that are kind of useless unless you know what the third is and how to complete the ritual.
I mean, I think this stuff is super cool. We should definitely take these with us. I don't know how we'll use them, but I'm sure we'll be able to use them.
Gorba and Glitter both pop in here, both very unsure and tentative with themselves. And as soon as they enter in, I'd say Tarvik, Cassandra, and Roland, all 3 of you in the corner here, I noticed that both of them have a face of fear, like remembering fear and shame and guilt. All of a sudden, as soon as they walk in, and but the both of them just kind of stand there, stock still, staring at the chair. So they're like looking directly at you, Cassandra.
Cassandra, yeah, just popped up in the chair. She probably looks like a baby in this giant chair. What's wrong?
Were you sitting in the
Immediately-
chair?
Yeah, immediately they look towards you guys and just look away from the chair.
Were you sitting in the chair when you were painted? Is that what this is?
You see Gorba, just her hand is shaking a little bit, though not too much, as she still has the calm emotions, I believe it was, affecting her. But you notice it's peeking through that. And she just kind of holds her shaking hand a little bit towards her face and says, yes, we had forgotten. At least I had forgotten how it all started.
Common motions would not still be up.
Oh, okay. Well, then she, like, full-on shaking.
You don't have to be here if you don't wish to. I imagine it's quite difficult.
Thank you. You can see she is basically crumbling in upon herself as she moves out, and the tiefling as well just kind of steps out and starts to console. He seems to be handling a little bit better than her. They both appear very shocked.
Okay. Well, if no one objects, what I'd like to do is identify these to make sure there's no danger in picking them up. But then I do think, yes, we should probably take these with us. At the very least, to take them somewhere safe to be kept or destroyed if needed, or to see if we can get any use out of them. Any object to that?
Oh, that's fine.
That's a good plan.
Okay. Am I doing it now, or are we leaving them here for a second, and then I'll come back and do it once we're all resting?
I mean,
You're on your own.
I was going to say, I mean, we can always go look ahead. I don't suspect to find any other monsters or anything else that we need to fight. You're close enough that you can always come if needed. So
I will sit down and start ritually casting Identify on the paints and the paintings, just to determine that they are not, and to determine whatever I can, but hopefully to determine if they are safe to carry with us.
Okay, so you have to touch it for Identify.
I do have to, yes.
What are the rest of you doing? In the next room?
Yep. Gonna try and unlock the door.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
Holy
29.
Very easily. It takes you but a flick of a wrist as the door opens. As the door opens, you see it's a very luxurious room. It has a very large bed covered with rich red silk sheets, and you see a wardrobe and a dresser with a mirror standing against the walls over here. Oh, I need to open it up for you guys. You need to see it. Give me a second. There. So there's the big bed, and then this is the dresser that I was describing.
Cassandra jumps on the bed and starts jumping around.
It is very silky smooth. You see on top of the dresser, it has clothes scattered across it.
Ooh, anything good?
You take a look at it. It looks just fairly simple and basic for like a work or whatever. Actually, you would be able to tell. It reminds you of Say's clothes.
Oh, okay. This is Say's room. So any magic, Rieta?
No.
Nope.
Okay. I want to look around the room for any hidden doors, because Say's turned out to be like a demon or a devil or something, right? And
Ambien?
it's like yeah, it's still a big question mark, right? So we should look for any papers or
Sure.
I don't
make an
know.
investigation check.
Yeah, I'll help with that.
Okay.
What if he wasn't like a real demon? Like, what if he was another? Because they transformed Glitter into a kobold. What if he was just some guy that they?
He seemed to be helping a bit more than Glitter did, though. Glitter seemed pretty unwilling to, was very, very much forced here, whereas, we were attacking the hags, and at no point were they like, oh yeah, we should stop fighting, right?
Yeah, I mean, they could have. I mean, it's not like the hags couldn't have had allies. I mean, obviously Salith was an ally. Like, how did he get involved with them in the first place? Like, why was he even there?
Harvick, you want the scale mail?
I don't think it's as nice as the stuff I have now, unfortunately. Also, I don't. There's a hole in the butt. I don't have one of those. Well, I do have one, but I would prefer that not with pants.
I
But then
mean,
you can poop
it makes
easily.
things so much more efficient.
It's like
think I'm
those
good.
PJs with the flap.
You
Except
know
there's
how
no
long it
flap,
takes to
and it's
doff
just an open
armor?
hole to my butt.
Do you know how long it takes to doff armor? This is gonna change your life, Tarvik.
You think? I look at
The
Rieta,
sword
knowing
to
full
my
well that
back.
Rita's never like this. Rita's only started wearing armor recently. Be like, do you think I have to take off all of my armor to go to the bathroom, or that I just
Yeah,
take
of
off the
course.
pants part? I just take off the pants part.
Okay, we'll leave the armor here then. Unless, it's worth something. Carry it.
Probably pretty heavy though.
It's true. I take the short swords.
Could I take a look at those swords?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you look them over. Or, put them on the bed for you to look 'em.
Yeah. Can I
You
can I read the
because-
glyphs?
Yes,
Yep.
because you read infernal. So on one of them, it writes. Hold on. Okay, on one of them it's blood in darkness grows, and then on the other one it's hear her scream.
Oh my gosh, these are metal.
Yeah, they are. I mean, do you want one?
I mean, I don't really need them.
No.
I've got my better sword, but they're pretty cool.
No, you just keep the glyphs, or write down the glyphs and
Yeah.
remember them for the future.
I should write those down. What did they say again?
It's blood and darkness grows for the first one, and the second one is hear her scream.
I wonder who her is. Alright, well, we can just pawn them off then. Shall we check on Roland? Okay, I'm gonna go check on Roland.
Just
I'm
completely
sorry,
I'm writing notes.
As you pass by Cassandra, and as you pass by Gorba and Glitter, you see Glitter just kind of consoling Gorba, as Gorba is just sitting on the floor again, just staring blankly.
Place might be a little traumatic for you both. Would the spa guest rooms be more peaceful?
You see Glitter look towards you and says, perhaps that is a good idea. And he gently leads Gorba up as Gorba doesn't say anything and just kind of blank face as Glitter escorts her. And you see them walk off before you lose sight.
Roland's still meditating.
He is, but we'll speed up some time unless you guys want to do anything else.
I mean, while he's here, we could take another stab at the painting.
What was, why weren't you cutting through? Was it, you're just not, muscly enough?
Yeah, I mean, I've still got my my enhanced ability. I mean, Tarvik would probably be really good at this, but but I really want to do it. Like,
All right, I have a little bit of healing left in me.
I mean, I've got plenty. Like, I've got spells. It's fine. And I'm gonna run up the stairs back up to the
Oh
top.
my god. I'm gonna escort her.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
also
stay with.
gonna hand you my +2 short sword to help.
Actually, probably isn't gonna help. Well, let me check.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it would be.
Because it's a +2. That's
Or-
why.
Yeah.
But the short sword would be dex space, right? Not
Yeah, it
strength.
would be 2 plus. So that's 5
Oh, yeah, 'cause your
plus 2.
enhanced ability
That's
is for
7. Versus my longsword is better.
Okay, never mind.
All right, so it's gonna be Rieta and Cassandra. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Just you two going up?
Yep.
Okay.
Because we're awful.
Yeah,
chaos
I'll
demons.
stay down here with Roland.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the moment when I'll wait until Rita passes out to do anything.
That's my plan too. I'm just
Yep.
gonna lay hands on her.
Okay.
Oh, I was in. Oh, okay. You see, you were doing something far nicer than what I would have done, which was stabilize her and then tie her to a bed. So, please do your thing first.
All right. I'm not going to change the map, so I'm just going to say you guys are up there. So, which painting are you trying to attack?
I'm gonna go back to the one that I had already put a little tear in.
Gorba?
So Gorba's, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll me an attack.
Here we go.
Very nice. Okay. And then roll me an athletics check, please.
Okay. I still have enhanced ability, so I'm going to do that with advantage. Where's athletics? It's here.
No. Okay. You take 16 points of psychic damage as it just racks your brain in pain, and your head almost kind of flies back an inch or two as from the force of from the psychic pain.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Rita. Oh. Okay.
That kind of hurt.
Should I? Not very strong.
I mean, if you want to try, you can. I think I've got one more in me.
And you're really gonna knock yourself out with this. Roland's gonna be so pissed.
Why would he be pissed? What does he have to be upset about?
He really likes you and wants you to be safe and doesn't want you hurt.
Rita, in your head, Pick goes, "Go big or go home."
You're right, Pick, and I go again.
Alright, go ahead.
How are you doing on hit points at this point?
It looks low.
This is probably the last one. If I miss this, I'm probably going down.
Cool, gotcha.
I am like 5 inches behind her with my hands outstretched, like ready to grab her.
Okay.
Wow.
And
roll me
number
a
2.
athletics.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Hey, look at all this. All right, so you go ahead and that thin black line that you had slashed in earlier, it seems to, what's the word? Bolden, or the thickness of it grows. And you aren't knocked off your feet with any pain. However, as you take a look at the black that seems to be growing, it's very strange. It's like a void, like a very true black. It's not like there's anything behind it, almost. You just see a blackness from the slash. It has grown, but nothing else has happened to the painting.
Is this different from Glitters?
Yes, Glitters was completely destroyed when you destroyed it and he changed back. This, you're not seeing any sign of like total destruction of the painting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, glitters had been
Imagine.
Dispelled?
Dispelled. Yeah.
Can you do that?
No, I can't.
Magic's weird.
Yeah, but I can attack it again.
But you're gonna attack the void?
Yeah, like the painting. I mean, I'm sure that I'm sure that once I cut through this enough, it'll just be done.
I mean, this looks different. What if this hurts Scorba because we didn't dispel it?
Rita, can you make a general charisma check for me, please?
Okay.
What do you feel at the 13? Your connection with Pick. This is in relation to your connection with Pick. He's quieted it down a bit, is what you notice. You can insinuate whatever you want from that, but you notice that, hey, your connection with him, he's quieter than usual.
Hey, Pick? Hello?
Are you saying this out loud just out of curiosity?
Yeah, I am.
I would look very concerned.
You quieted down. Are you okay? Is it like the voidy thing here?
How are you holding the guitar?
The guitar is probably over my back, it's just strapped and over my back.
The guitar swings forward without you doing anything and seems to pull towards the picture and just kind of hovers there, almost like it's looking at it. And he goes silent again.
Is this like a Shadowfell thing?
Oh shit. Can I take a look at it? Does it remind me of the Raven?
Make an investigation check for me, Cassandra.
Okay.
If you're taking a look at it.
I don't have advantage, sorry. It's 8.
It doesn't seem to emanate any type of the same feeling that you've had with your many interactions with the Raven Queen. However, you take a look and it's strange. You would think something that is canvassed, if you tear it, you would see the backing of the frame behind it, but in this case you're not. And for Rita, Pick replies to you, says, Rita, I like you. Maybe let's stop this. And then
Wow.
the guitar just swings back on your back.
But Pick, we're so close.
Yeah.
So Pick even agrees with me.
You can hear. You can't hear this, Cassandra.
Okay. I can hear what Rita's saying, at least.
You can, yeah, but nothing that Pick is saying. Make an insight check for me, Rita.
Stuff I'm not good at.
Very true. Yeah, Pick is being a little off. He's not really being his normal self. For some reason. You have no idea why. And he just goes quiet.
I don't know what this is, Rita.
Yeah, maybe we should go.
Okay. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm just a little the last time that Pick got like this was at the temple, at the temple of the Raven Queen. And
I did not.
Oh, you totally. Oh, wait, are you back?
You kind of hear a little huff.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, Pick came from the realm of the Raven Queen. Maybe they, I don't know. Maybe there's some story there.
Yeah. But like Pick never wants to like tell me anything important.
Reed,
Reminds me of someone else
that's
I
not
know.
true. I tell you all the things that are important.
I mean, I feel like Rita is just gonna start bickering with Pick,
Yeah.
Alright.
and completely
I'll just like grab
ignore
your hand and
Cassandra.
drag you downstairs.
Pick definitely goes into like, oh, remember that time I told you about that one lady who was walking behind us in the crowd and her perfume was too strong? Like, that's the type he's like, I tell you all these things. So as you guys are bickering, going down, in the meantime, what was Tarvik and Roland doing? As Roland is just kind of there. Tarvik, how are you interacting with him, if at all? Can't hear you.
Tarvik's-
if you're
oh.
talking.
I was not talking. I was thinking.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think Tarvik's doing a lot.
Okay.
He maybe pokes at the chair a little bit, but that's it.
Mhm.
Waits for a
save. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably just waiting to hear like a thump as a body hits the floor, but that's pretty much it. Probably just being quiet, letting Roland do his thing.
Okay, great. So Roland, as you touch the... Which one are you touching? Or are you touching...
Let's do the paints first.
Okay. As you touch the paints, you know... Here. You know that this ties into... You get a very similar feeling from what you got when you touched the paintings upstairs. So you get the sense that this component strongly relates to this entire process of whatever the curse is relating to the painting. This is 100% one component of it. And you know that this aspect, like the paints themselves, can, like, the, how do I describe this? The magic pertaining to this paint can be destroyed, but, hold on, let me look at Identify, see how much you get. It can be destroyed somehow. I think that's all you learn. You know it's transmutation already. You know that it's part of the component, so like you have to use it in conjunction with the canvas and something else that you're not quite sure.
And I also get the impression that these are completely useless in any other aspect. The paints could not be used to do something other than this ritual curse. Okay. Okay, and also, do I get any impression that they're somehow on their own cursed or dangerous to handle or carry or do anything like that?
No, you don't get that sense.
Okay. I will tell that to Tarvik and just to be safe, do the same thing for the canvas.
Okay. Rita and Cassandra, you would walk in at this point. You guys didn't spend too much time up there.
Yeah. So we've uncovered some sort of void in the painting, and we stopped.
Do you think it's because we didn't dispel the magic first?
Yeah, surprisingly, Pick told Rita to stop.
Well, then that must have meant it was probably really dangerous and stupid.
Imagine
Look,
that.
I don't need to know when there's a cat pooping on the side of the road.
But
You don't
it's
need to tell me these things.
You never know when these things can come in handy.
They're also having a fight.
Well, we found out that the paints are fine on their own. Roland's just dealing with the canvas now, and then we should be good to go. Probably take some rest and then finish this up tomorrow.
Sounds good.
I realize it's only like noon now, but it's already been a long day.
Yeah.
I might interrupt my Identify when I hear that Pick told Rita to stop.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Why did he tell her to stop? What changed?
I don't know, it looked creepy dark. Like instead of like, you break up a painting and then you see the back of the painting, right? Or you see like the frame or the wall. It was just like a black darkness.
Like leading to somewhere? Like a portal or something? You think if we all go sleep that we're gonna come back and like a monster will have come through the painting and be attacking and murdering people?
Maybe.
It's just a
Well,
thought.
we have a big chair here. We could lock the door. Like put it behind the door and barricade it.
Or we could like take watch or something. But
No, that's true.
No, just a
There's
thought.
a fancy bed here. Say this bed. I don't. You haven't seen it yet. There's a nice bed in the other room.
Couldn't we just move all the paintings down to this room and lock the door?
I think that's a wise precaution that wouldn't take much effort.
Okay.
I don't think they need to stay in the room, I guess.
Weren't they bolted onto the walls? I can't remember.
No, not bolted.
No?
I mean, they were
Okay.
hanging on the walls.
It's normally hang.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can try it. You gonna do your
Yeah, I'll go.
ritual thing?
I'm going back to the ritually casting on the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come help you all in 10 minutes.
Okay,
I'll help you, Sarvik. I think Rita's still fighting.
that's fair. I'll just go upstairs and grab 2 of the paintings off of the wall, and I'll leave the last one for Cassandra. Bring him down and set him in the room. Unless there's something else that happens in the meantime.
Just for shits and giggles, both of you roll me athletics.
Oh.
Just for
I don't have advantage, but that's still a natural 20.
That's awesome. So, Tarvik, you leave the one painting for Cassandra, and you can see she's like about to have it squash her essentially. And Tarvik, you're like basically holding yours with one hand, and you end up swooping in and saving Cassandra.
Oh, I totally had that. Yeah. Yeah.
You've been having quite a day of almost having things, and walks it down the stairs. I would say, like, I don't.
Kick the floor and follow.
Let me ask an actual honest question, because I've moved before and I've had this struggle. Do these paintings fit easily down this staircase? This curved staircase?
It's like the Friends episode with the couch. It's awkward.
Okay, lot of pivoting. All right,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Cassandra will be like supervising from the top. No, left. No, your other left. Higher.
While this is happening, what is Rita doing? Just still going at it with Pick?
I think so. She might have like wandered out into the into the other room. Oh man, I'm just trying to figure out if there's like a good question that I could ask him.
All right, think about it while
Okay.
we take a break.
Sure.
Perfect.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, this is good. This will be okay. So guess we'll leave it to Rita.
Okay. So, Pick, don't you think it's a little bit weird that those hags had a magic that's like more powerful than you are?
You can hear the scoff, and no charisma connection needed for all this. You can tell he is severely offended. Go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
Oh man.
Okay. Give me a sec. How do I do this? Yes. Okay, you take 9 points of psychic damage as you feel a wave of dark reverberation emanate from the guitar strap to your back, straight through your body, and it like goes from your heart to your head, and you can tell he is like infuriated at that as he like pumps all this darkness into you, and he says, "What?" in a very like high pitched voice.
Rita kind of yelps in that moment, when she like catches her breath, and she's like, "Yeah, I mean, you seem kind of unsure or scared up there, and I mean, like I saw what you did to those ghouls, and to be, for you to be unsure about these hags, are they more powerful than you? It kind of seems that way to me."
You can tell there's like a beat of like he was going to say something, and then you can tell he like immediately shut his mouth, and he says, "Well, if you want to go up there, go right ahead, Rita. I won't stop you. If you think I'm too weak to take it, fine." And you can kind of hear like a huff and like a poutiness now.
Wait, whoa! I just did it! I finally did it! I finally got you to tell me something important! That's amazing!
He's quiet through all this.
Oh boy, I think he's gonna be mad at me for a while.
I'm not there, but I still.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what any of this means, but thank you, Pick.
You hear quiet.
Rita's got a smile on her face that she can't quite shake off, even though she knows it's probably upsetting Pick even more.
Gotcha. I'll say let's speed this up a little bit so we can get rolling back in here. So with the whole lifting the paintings down and Rita's conversation with Pick, Roland, you finish your identify on the canvases from the chest, and again you confirm that this is the second component, and you also know that not just for the canvases itself, but since you've identified 2 of 3 components to this magic of the paintings, and you, through the identifies, you gather that you have to dispel the magic / the curse on the paintings before you can destroy the actual painting themselves, or you can also destroy the paintings by splashing it with fresh blood from a celestial.
Fresh blood from. That is so useful. I will tell the group that. Okay, I think I have. Y'all, where are you? You're not in this room. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we brought the paintings down.
Oh, nice. Okay. I have to think that as like Tarvik's like putting the paintings down, I'm just kind of hovering around. All right, y'all. So I feel like I understand this a little bit better. I'm quite confident that on their own, the canvas and the paints are pretty useless. We can't do anything with them. But cursed, obviously, a bad thing. But I think in order to effectively destroy the curse and fix stuff, we either have to remove the curse or dispel magic on the painting itself, or we could splash it with blood from fresh blood. Has to be fresh blood from a celestial. And if we do that, then we will be able to destroy them.
Is the water a celestial?
No, I think she is a elemental or fae, one of the two. And we can go ask her if she's a celestial, but yeah, that's not my understanding of what celestials are.
Okay, so
We
we'll
don't-
remove
we-
curse, or
Yeah, I think between Tarvik trying to remove curse or me dispelling magic tomorrow, we should have plenty of magic to get through them.
okay.
Did I get any from me identifying either the paintings or any of these components? Do I get any insights whatsoever to the black gash, which I would kind of like to look at now the paintings are being moved and everything?
As of now,
Is it
you don't know
dangerous?
anything, but you can investigate. And also, Rita, can you make a con save for me?
Uh-oh.
No, this is just for your concentration.
Oh, okay.
No, this isn't. No, you're fine. So it was for your enhance. That was a concentration, and you took a little damage.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah. So Roland, you're taking a look at the gash. You gather that it's not necessarily like a portal or anything. You've come across black gashes before, specifically when you were down in the quote unquote cellar dungeon with with Ilaria Faywig, like those rooms before when you broke certain things. It was like a black hole. It's nothing like that. You're not quite sure what it could be, though, but you're for sure certain it's not a portal or anything.
Gotcha. So I have not come across something like this before. I've come across other things that this is definitely not, but I have not come across something like this. Is that what you said?
Specifically, yes. You're unsure what this specifically is, but your original thinking before that you mentioned about portals and potentially like a link, because you experienced it before, you for sure know with a 14 that is not that.
Okay, I feel confident this is probably not a portal. I'm still not 100% confident that some kind of gooey evil monster is not going to come out of it, but I do feel confident this is not a portal. But
Okay.
anyways,
Well,
I do feel like, though, it is definitely better for us to dispel these paintings before we try to destroy them. This makes me nervous. This makes me think the painting is not actually being destroyed. That it won't actually do any good, even if we do a lot of damage. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, so we'll go with the Tarvik plan. We'll lock the door behind us and stay here and take shifts.
Sounds good.
Should we go check in with the people at the spa?
Probably. There's that. We don't know his name, so I'm going to call him Blue. To check in with, and yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to talk to Ilmir just to. I don't know. Doesn't it seem weird to you that he's said he was a slave to the hags, but he doesn't seem to have a painting? Maybe he has one somewhere else. I don't know.
Maybe. Just be careful. We don't want to start any fight.
Okay, well, I mean, we don't have to question it. If you all think it's not our business, we don't have to follow up on that. But I just don't want him to turn out to be, in league with the hags. And I go for a haircut and he cuts my head off. But I mean, if we feel confident from that, then I think we're fine. I don't know. I didn't get bad vibes from him. I think he's fine. It just seems odd.
But when we were fighting, he was like running away afraid. So I'm sure there's probably something weird, but I don't think he's malicious. That could have been a perfect chance to backstab me. He didn't.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I think you're right. There's multiple ways the hags could have been forcing people here, and the paintings were just one of them. But anyways, anything else you want to do today?
Let's go back Well, let's
I
lock the door.
I have some sendings to probably do.
Smart.
Hmm.
Are you
I was think-
okay, Rita? You look a little down on health. You want to just sleep that off? You good?
Yeah, I know. I'm
I think your nose is
fine.
bleeding there.
Rita says that she sort of like has this twitch. It's no, it's okay. I'm doing good. Just a little. Sorry, I'm just a little distracted. But yeah, I wanna do a sending. I want to talk to the Scarlet Sash, and I mean, I don't know who else should we talk to? Should we maybe Arceus or Simon? Any other ideas?
What's
Well-
your goal?
I mean, Parabor, right?
Oh yeah. See how
We
they're
did.
doing.
We did just find out some new information. Maybe we could find out more.
Mhm.
What did we find out last time? It's at the necromancer's in Parabor, right? He's like physically present. In
Yeah,
Parabor.
there's a necromancer in Parabor. Yeah.
Mhm.
We could find out if he has an army with him, or is it like just an evil necromancer in Parabor? Maybe.
Mhm.
I don't know. Just a thought. What did you want to ask the Sash again? I'm sorry.
I mean, kind of the same thing. We sort of sent them up that way. We sent them into the Dolor Forest. So, you know, just check on them.
Yeah.
That's a good plan. Yeah.
And just make sure that the what they have the map to the hand is safe.
Right. They had the map to the hand in a lantern that they were trying to find a safe place for, and we sent them to Parabor to try to find a safe place in that.
Or it could have been
the dungeon. Yeah. Sorry.
or it could have been the ritual, and we're not sure because we're not sure what the ritual looks like. But they seemed like at the mention of the hand, they freaked out. So it could just be the ritual mentioning the hand.
Hmm.
So we're calling it a map, but you think it's more like a ritual.
Like this.
I mean, here's the thing. I think someone did detect magic and figured out that whatever it was had a lot of magic in it. And I think that
Mhm.
if it's the ritual is more likely to have magic in it than the map to the hand, I guess, is my thought. But
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. You know, I had no objection to sending them to them whatsoever. Do you want to do that in here, Rita, or do you want to do that back in the room, or what you thinking?
I mean, I don't know. Wherever is fine. I guess we should probably just get ready for the long rest, and I'll do it then.
So it's still in the morning.
Oh.
yeah, no, it like this happened
Not
like
much time has passed.
yes.
We managed to go through a lot of spells very quickly.
It's like
let's
11
go.
in the morning.
Let's lock this door.
Is this the same day as the tree?
The tree.
When the tree caught fire?
Yeah.
This is the same
yep,
day as when the
it
tree
is.
caught fire. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's just been a very long morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go back to
Okay.
the spa, get some food, maybe rest at the water, and let them know what's up.
Alright, we'll do that. We'll walk back to the spa. We'll lock this door.
I'll use my thieves' tools to lock the door. Or does it have like the lock's on the inside, right? So I'd have to.
Well, it's like a keyhole, so you can, you can either shut it and then try and thieves' tool to lock it, or you can just shut it from the inside and walk out.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Alright, so y'all can head into the room yourselves. I think. Yep, no dynamic lighting blocking you guys from the main.
Okay. So, to the spa? The water? Or...
At least
I'm gonna check on the
or
horses.
I was about to say I think we're just checking on people in general. So
You look fine. Good boy.
Roll me an animal handling.
I guess I just said that standing 5 feet away.
Yeah. No harm done. They're just taking it themselves.
When we get back on the road, we'll focus on training up the horses a little. Maybe.
Rita's lagging behind just a little bit, and she's sort of pulled Pick around and is kind of trying to just strum on Pick a little bit.
Are you trying to activate anything, or are you just strumming?
No, I'm just playing a little tune. I'm not using any features.
Okay. As you guys walk in here, you see everyone is still kind of just like debriefing of what the hell just happened, and relatively in the same positions. Yeah. Everyone is just kind of maintaining their conversations before you left.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know. I guess all the food is poisoned. So just
maybe
go eat some rations.
Ooh, actually, hang on. Oh, dang it. I don't think I have that prepared. I don't think I can do anything with it. Yeah, if I don't have it prepared, I can't purify the food. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Rita, I
Tomorrow.
think you still have. Do you still have your detect magic up?
Yeah.
I think you would. Yeah, you would get a ping when you were walking. One move your token. So, you would feel a ping here, Rita, from your detect magic. You kind of like get an aura from the wall. Through the wall, because it's not that thick.
Huh.
And,
okay.
Oh, detect magic, you also get school. So you get... Ay. What is this? What do you see? Abjuration. And... No, I guess just abjuration. Yep.
Huh. Yeah, I'll sort of, I'm gonna go in, let me see, whoever's closest. Well, actually, I feel like Roland's kind of farther away from everyone, so I'm gonna make my way over to him, because I don't want to, like, spook any of the guests. And I'm just gonna like walk over to him, and I'm just gonna say, I found some magic.
Oh.
It's back in the hallway behind one of the doors. Abjuration.
Are you trying to be sneaky about this?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, roll me a stealth check, Rita.
And I'm still playing Pick as I do this.
Ooh, very nice. Continue.
Do you want to grab Cassandra and I'll grab Tarvik and we'll take a look?
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
I'm gonna walk up to Tarvik. I'm gonna look him straight in the face. I'm gonna wink at him.
I'll roll something. I'll roll at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Dang it. Tarvik's too good at it. He
Yeah.
understands. Dang it.
Rita's
Tarvik
just gonna call out Cassandra. He's like, hey Cassandra, can I get your help real quick?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
It's just gonna like walk back this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No problem.
How are you guys disguising this, or you're not disguising this at all?
We're walking
wasn't.
away. Like, yeah.
Tarvik's not disguising it.
It's gonna do a patrol. around the area.
Cassandra?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, continue.
Rieta just sort of like points. It was behind this door, right?
Mhm.
Or was
No,
it?
I've been in there before.
Is it locked?
The door's
When
closed.
were you in
Try the
there?
door. During the fight. This is where I found Ilmar.
Do you see?
I'll try to open it.
Yeah.
Wait, is this just his room?
It was like a storage area, right? Or like
you saw in here that it was furnished with a bed. The frame could be like tilted and folded, so kind of like a what do you call those? Massage tables almost. But
Gotcha.
it could also extend its back, so should someone sit for like say a haircut, it could also function as that. It's like a multi-purpose esthetician's room. And you also saw like shelves and little counters holding various
Gotcha.
candles, bottles, lotions, etc.
Yeah, looks like a normal beauty place. What do you see, Rieta?
Rieta, so you see... Are you going in? So-
Yes.
You see the glow and the auras emanating from underneath the table, where you see a few baskets. And inside one of the baskets, underneath some robes and some towels, that's where you see like the aura emanating from.
Rieta will just sort of point to it. There's something in those baskets.
Okay. Interesting. This is where Ilmar was hiding during the fight. Alright. I'll look in the baskets, or pull the baskets up and put it on top of the table, and then look through it a little bit.
Two things happen. One, Tarvik, from behind you, you sense with your passive, Umar come up. And Cassandra, as you look into the baskets, as you pull them up, you see underneath the towels and the robes, first you would see a short sword, as well as a hand crossbow with 20 bolts. There appears to be something else as well. It's a little obfuscated by one of the towels, but as soon as you go about to look, you catch out of the corner of your eye when you look up Ilmar behind Tarvik. As he looks towards you guys, says, hello, you're looking through the items here in this room.
Yeah, we noticed some dangerous contraband back here. Trying to secure the area.
Not dangerous contraband at all. And you can see he has kind of like a tight smile on his face. Perhaps we can talk. Tarvik, he's gonna try and come into the room.
I'll say
kind of in the way, but
yeah.
he's like
That's fair.
bodily
Tarvik's gonna stay there and be like, maybe we talk outside instead of in these. Are you sure? Because it feels like this is a very small, cramped room, and I would like to talk outside. Is there anyone outside? Tarvik is very much in the way still.
Are you trying to look to see if there's anyone outside, or is that what you asked him?
No, I was like, is there anyone outside? As in, it sounds as if we can do privacy outside and not in this room.
If we can close the door here, I would prefer that.
Maybe we can put it to a vote. I like it outside better.
I don't care.
I'm fine in here. It's 4 against 1.
Okay.
There is no 4 versus 1. To make this clear, and you can see he's like his eyes are skittering about all of you.
No,
it's okay.
Sir,
can I read that?
Aside,
Can I insight check him and see how worried he actually is?
DM roll it to me. What are you? Which specific part?
Just
the 4v1.
Yeah, look, when mentioning 4v1, like his just natural reaction to the idea of like having to fight 4 of us in a contained space.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, what did DM?
There you go.
Oh, yeah. He looked fearful.
Yeah, I'd probably say yes. I feel you're right. A 4v1 in this space would definitely result in him losing at least a limb. So please come in.
He
Sorry, we're all a little on edge right now.
I also
Understandably.
removed, just in case, I just removed the axe from my back and just kind of like stand with it in front of me.
Okay. Are you trying to be intimidating? You can roll
I mean,
intimidation.
a
if you
little
want.
intimidation never hurt anybody.
Go ahead and
Like,
roll.
I'll roll that to you too. Yeah, that's about right for
Okay,
Tarvik.
okay. Well, hold on, because yeah, okay. You see, he immediately takes a look at you when you say that, and he just kind of steps off this way and just tries to put some distance. He's looking at you kind of furtively with a side glance, and he says, if we can set those down for a moment. He's looking towards you, Cassandra, as you like, kind of had your hand over the towels, kind of visually removing them.
I will set them down behind me.
I don't want there to be any misunderstanding. I saw you guys come in here. It seems like you had a mission. I can explain this. There's this thing that I'm part of, and oh, well, that's not a good place to start. Silveri is my friend. I had a vision that she was in trouble, and I came here to try and figure out what it was. And then I realized these creatures were too strong for me, but I didn't want to leave her side. I needed to figure out where she was, and I was trying to figure it out while I was working underneath them. But they were very scary, very dark. And, this was here for hoping that I could rescue her. And you can hear he's like, he has his hands in front of him, and he's kind of like emphatically kind of moving them vertically, like he's trying to emphasize these points. But you can see his mindset is a bit segmented, like he doesn't, like he's a little worried, is what you're gathering from his details right now. And he just continues. It looks bad. I know. These are weapons. I get it. But I'm part of a group, and I just figured that maybe I could help, and I didn't get really a chance, but I thought that maybe I could. And I know you guys have killed the creatures, the whatever they were, and you guys are very strong. I don't want to fight any of you, and he definitely looks towards Tarvik. His gaze lingers. I just want to clear up that, you know, I am not part of whatever they were doing here. I was actually very much against everything, and I don't want to cause any kind of misunderstanding here. And he just kind of like holds his hands out and looks to all of you guys, trying to gauge what you guys are thinking.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check for me. DM it. Okay. Hop into the 101 for me.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You very much believe him.
Okay.
Okay, you can hop back in.
Esthetician? Is he not going to be able to cut my hair?
Oh, yeah, maybe it's
so
bad.
sad. Yeah. What if he's a really bad esthetician? He's under disguise or something? Like, yeah, this could just ruin everything.
Tarvik stares straight ahead.
Gives you a perm.
That was his secret all along. Yeah, Tarvik doesn't react at all to it.
Okay, what group?
I'd rather not say.
And you had a vision?
I did.
Is it a good group?
It looked weird. It looked like she was suffering. It was unimaginable, and it was like her face was being reflected in a broken mirror or something. I had to come here, and I had to check if she was okay, and, well, clearly, she's gone.
Do you know magic?
I know of magic and, well, me being me, and he kind of just puts his arms out and just kind of like gestures to his body, and you can see he's a drow. I'm familiar with it, yes.
What's the magical thing in the basket?
Oh, that is a spell scroll. If you all need this, please go ahead. I just had it just in case.
I'll hand the scroll to Roland.
Do I recognize the spell?
You do recognize. Well, do you? Let me take a look at your...
Probably? I think wizards get just about every spell.
You don't recognize this spell.
I think like ranger and druid maybe they don't get.
Can I like decipher it? Is that a identify or is...
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
26.
Yeah, for sure. This is a spell scroll of Greater Restoration.
Whoa!
I'm actually gonna hand it to Tarvik.
You guys have done so much good here. This is the least that I can do to thank you. Oh, and you can hear he, like, also physically, he kind of has like a moment of revelation or whatever. He says, and he kind of points behind. He says, excuse me. And he tries to shimmy behind you guys to get to kind of where Roland is standing. And he says, this might help as well. And he hands you, Roland, a vial. And he says, this, I don't know if this is too late to assess, but this is an oil of slipperiness. And he hands it to you.
Oh, Roland loves that thing.
I'd rather keep the weapons, but if you need those as well, I can hand them over. But I just don't want there to be any misunderstanding here.
So you're not an esthetician?
Well, I tried to be. I can do it, but that's not my trade. I can do it, of course. I promised you, of course, and I can do so, but it's more of a second job.
Can I insight how good of an esthetician he is?
Sure. He seems truthful in that it's not his main occupation, but he says he can do it. He seems fairly confident.
Yeah.
I like the comment.
Should we all draw what Roland's hair should look like?
Like the ideal outcome?
Yes.
I think the ideal outcome is mohawk Roland. Just like spiked up permanently.
I was thinking like mullet Roland. Because now he's like kind of cool. I guess mohawk is too.
I mean, his hair is already sticking up a little bit. Like he's halfway there, right? Like that's my thought.
It would work well.
Yeah, right now it's like just like a wild mane of completely unkempt hair.
Yeah, 5 days times 10.
Yeah.
I mean, if he did get a perm, if he did get a perm in this spate, I guess it kind of would do more like of an afro kind of look if it still.
Yeah,
keeps
I was about
like
to
that.
say like afro Roland would be a good one.
Interesting. What do you think, Ilmar?
He just shakes his head vigorously, like, no, not a good look.
I mean, would a tight braid fix the hair situation? What do you want, Roland? I guess that's the most important thing.
Well, yeah, I feel like we're still under the assumption that I might actually be getting a haircut today, and I'm not sure that's happening anymore. He says,
I can give you a haircut. Please. The least I can do. As I said, please take these things if it'll help you. But have you found Silveri? You killed creatures.
Ooh,
Not yet. We're process tomorrow, definitely.
We need some more magic, which we will get after some rest.
I see. And he kind of puts his hands together, kind of like he's wringing them a little bit in worry.
She's
whatever you
safe.
can do.
She's just been transformed into a monster, but it's reversible.
You can see the shock on his face. How do you know this? Have you seen her? Where is she?
Mm-mm.
She's
Gorba
in the-
told us.
Yeah, she's in the temple. Yeah, and
She must
it's
be in
also
so
a
much
monster
pain.
that it's a Medusa, so maybe don't go visit her.
You
until
can
we
see
fix
he
this
was
tomorrow.
already like trying to shove his way, but as soon as you say that, he kind of stops and freezes. I see.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Just one more night. Unless you know
Well-
someone that can dispel magic.
Thank you, all of you, for everything you've done.
Ilmar, I know that you're, not really comfortable sharing the group that you're part of, but I think we're looking for friends. We're looking for allies. If you or your group, needs us, I think we would be willing to, come and help out. And hopefully, if I don't know what your secret organization is, but I mean, maybe if there's any way that it could help us, we would, we would appreciate that.
Make a persuasion check.
Go, Rita.
My sister like nodding in the background.
Yeah, I'll spend my inspiration on this.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, good thing.
That's a good spend.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he looks at you very intently. And he just nods. Says, thank you again for all you've done. If you'll excuse me. And he tries to, again, push himself like through the door. That now Roland is in front of.
I'm gonna whisper to Rita. Can you read his mind?
I could, but I mean that would be kind of rude. After what I just the appeal I just made. I don't know.
All right.
I could read his mind.
He opens the door and just exits.
I was hoping he'd stay and I could get a haircut. Later's fine. Later's fine.
Yeah, you'll probably want to clean the blood out of it first.
That bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, was that it? Is that why you wanted to talk to me, Roland?
No, we wouldn't talk to you about the magic item in the room that we came to investigate. That. So that was that.
What's
Oh,
that spell do?
it fixes big problems.
Kind
it
of
fix-
big problems, like necromancers,
Huh?
like the fact there's a necromancer in the universe.
no,
That's
no, not that big of problems. Like,
medium-sized
kind of depends.
problems.
Lot of big diseases. If you turned into a rock, I could fix that. Or if you
Oh, if we got Medusa.
started going insane, yeah. If we got Medusa, I think is the correct wording for sure.
Can you fix the Medusa? Could you?
No,
can you turn her
It does not. I don't think it fixes the Medusa. Also, it requires diamond dust, which I do not have. So there's that.
Oh,
Do spells require components, or is the spell
the scroll.
I don't know
The
how
ruler.
spell works.
I actually don't know the answer to that.
Well,
I don't know if.
Tarvik, if he doesn't have his stuff, then he can't do it, but the spell scroll itself is self-contained, so you can use it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then, yeah, I would sit. I don't. I would just. Then I would, instead of saying that, I would just say. I mean it. I guess I can get rid of curses as well with it, but
Well, maybe if we go through our slots and because there's a chance, at least I don't know about you, but at least for me, Dispel magic can fail, and I can only try 5 times tomorrow. So.
Yeah, I can also only try 5 times. So
Which is good
5
odds,
times.
I think.
10, yeah.
Yeah.
10 times. Hopefully that will be enough.
I'm gonna go towards the spa.
I feel like I should go bathe. Thank
Hey
you, Rita.
everyone.
This was
They all kind
Just
of
good.
nod towards you. Acknowledge.
found a good thing.
The temple is still dangerous. The tower could also be dangerous, so I just stay away from those 2 buildings. We're all gonna go for a swim. Maybe it would help you all, a little healing swim. You're welcome to join us.
They all kind of just nod, and then they just stay where they are.
That's fine. Oh, does anyone know Dispel Magic?
You just call that out in the world?
Yeah.
Or remove curse.
We actually don't know if remove curse will work or not, but
It's worth trying, though.
yeah, that's fair.
You see blank stares, but go ahead and all make insight checks, if you will.
Okay. Worth a shot.
Mhm.
The 3 of you don't think that any of them know or have the capability.
Okay.
Gotcha.
No worries. Everyone's safe in this building. Try and relax.
think-
I know it's a lot to process. Just don't eat the food still. Unless someone can purify it. Okay. Bye. Way too awkward for Cassandra.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh.
Where is Rita? Rita, are you staying in that hallway?
Yeah, Rita is gonna linger back for a moment, and she's gonna try talking to Pig again. She's like, "Hey, I hope you're not still too mad at me. I don't know if you heard the plan back there, but we're gonna try to dispel all of the magic on those paintings. Are you okay with that? Before you were wanting to give it another go, is that all right with you?"
Silence. Rita.
When you're quiet like this, I feel a little lonely. I've kind of gotten used to you.
My DM heart is breaking. But Pick, stay silent.
Rita will just continue walking and sort of strumming on the guitar.
Tarvik, you would have noticed with your passive that Rita kind of stood back and then decided to continue on with the group.
Yeah, Tarvik's gonna just sit at the bar, and instead of going into the thing, I think I have 1 more dose of the supplies to make healing potions, so I'm gonna start working on that for the rest of the day.
Great.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna, if nothing happens, we're just gonna chill in the spa, eat rations.
At some point, I'll cast comprehend language just to give the water elemental an update on her friend and let her know everything's okay.
Oh, great. And she would talk back to you, and she's like, kind of bubbly, little airy and light, say, thank you so much. Is Silveri free?
Not yet, but we found where she is and what's wrong, and we're a little out of magic, but tomorrow we'll fix it and she'll be alright.
You kind of see the swirling water, almost try and grasp your hand like it's cupping it in kind of like a thank you type of motion, as the water bubbly again says, thank you for helping.
You can thank us tomorrow when we make good on our promise, but We are going to try. Hey, is Ilmar a good esthetician?
She says that I have not particularly myself gone to him, but from all the guests who have gone through him, they appear to be pleased with the service.
Rita, you want to do your ascending?
Yeah. That's a good idea. So I think I'll start with the Scarlet Sash. And it's I'm sorry, I don't know the remember the name of the leader, but whoever
Madrina.
like sort of the Madrina. Yes, Madrina, perfect. I'm gonna send Madrina.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say to her, we heard there is a necromancer in Parabor. Are you still there? Are you safe? We're heading there soon. And then there's kind of like a pause, and she'll then ask something a little bit quieter. Do you know about shadow magic?
Make a
Ooh.
stealth check for me against the passive perception of the two in the room with you to see if they hear. Wow!
Nice.
That's amazing.
Good job, Rita.
So the response that you get from Madrina is pretty quick. You remember her like very homely, almost grandmothery voice, very kind, remind you of her kind eyes. Ah, yes, Rieta. We are no longer there. We decided it wasn't suitable for our needs. However, we are safe, and we're sorry to hear of the necromancers you mentioned being in Parabor. In terms of and then the shadow just kind of cuts off, I think, with the 25.
Great. Rita just sort of answers back to everyone. Yeah, she's they're okay. They're not in Parabor anymore, or in the Dolor Forest anymore.
What about the lantern?
She didn't tell me anything about the lantern. She ran out of. She like most people don't know how sending works. They don't know that you only have 25 words and you gotta be quick about it.
I wouldn't know that. It's not like a. You're very cool, Rita. You have very special, unique ability. Okay. Did you want to message Alcaeus? Or
Yeah, I think so. Unless there's anyone else that anyone can think of.
I kind of just because he's an asshole. I kind of want to tell Governor Seagarden that he didn't go to Parabor.
Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna go. We're going back to Duras soon.
Alright.
I only have one because I used one of those slots during the fight.
Okay.
Right.
Can you send her to the Raven Queen and tell her I think she's really cool?
Just fangirl.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, okay.
That would be something.
Fan mail to the Raven Queen.
Yeah. Or we could send her the hag and tell her eat shit and die.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna send to Arceus.
Okay. Because I don't just keep going until you send. We could send it.
I mean, I think it's either Arceus or Simon, and
Do you mean Alcaeus?
I wouldn't. Alcaeus? Is his name is
Dragonborn
Alcaeus? Okay.
from Parabor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
hermit guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Simon or the ghost lady, I guess. But you can't really leave that area, I don't think. I'm also really worried about the hangers.
Okay. Remembering how the last time I sent to Alkeus went,
He was very chatty, right?
yeah. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and cast it, and I'm going to say, we heard there is a necromancer in Parabor. Are you safe? Can you tell us what is happening? You only have 25 words to answer.
Okay. What would Alkeus say in response? You only have 25. Oh. Okay. I didn't know there was something like a necromancer. I think we're all okay. I can go into town to check. How do I reach out?
Wow.
Okay, so Alkeus is okay.
Okay.
And he's offering to try to help out. He wants to know how he can reach us, and I mean, that was my last sending for the day.
Oh, so you just have to wait a day.
Yeah,
If we remember to do it tomorrow. All right.
yeah. But I mean, at least he's safe. Yeah.
Can Pick send to him?
I think Pick is pretty mad at me. He's
He
not.
did have a big fight.
He's well, no, that was he was having fun with that. I kinda well, I got him to admit something, and I don't know if it's important or really what it means, but I was really excited about it because it's the first time I feel like I've been able to, I don't know, get the better of him in a battle of wits. But he's now really mad at me.
Well,
I think
maybe
I
he
just-
doesn't like losing. Maybe let him win at something.
I know. Yeah, I think I need to. I think that he, like people like us, like mortals, like regular persons, like I don't think he really sees them as being like persons. Like he, like I think he sees us as sort of like he looks at us kind of like how we look at animals and like puppies or maybe like insects. I don't know. And so I think I was kind of I told him that I thought the hags might be more powerful than him, and then I kind of egged him on, and now he's just not talking to me. And... But like he said, right? He said that like the last thing that he told me to do was to go back up the stairs and to try to hit the painting again, I think. But like what was interesting about it was that he said that like he could handle it. Like, I'm gonna prove that I am stronger than them. And I thought that this was sort of my weakness, my ability to overcome it. I didn't think that he had a capacity to get involved like that on our plane. Right, on the material.
Yeah, because he helped you in the Shadowfell, right?
Yeah, totally. Now it's the power that I'm able to draw forth compared to what he did there is nothing. It's pitiful in comparison.
So is he like a god?
Maybe.
Huh. Never heard of it.
I don't know. Probably not a god. I don't think gods live in people's heads, right? That's not something that they do.
The clerics always talk about their gods speaking to them, and Raven Queen's given me visions.
Have you ever bickered with the Raven Queen?
She doesn't talk much. When she talks, it's all enigmatic. What's that word? Where it's everything
Enigmatic.
yes, everything is a question that she says, or a code for something.
Yeah, Pig
it's
is
very hard to
kinda
argue
like
with.
that. Yeah, Pig is kind of like that. But I don't know. I kind of think he's just a shadow dragonfly fairy. He's what we saw when we were there. He's what we saw when we were there. I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he saved your life, so he must be really powerful. Just I don't know, boost his ego a bit. You hurt his ego, now you gotta fix it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what'll.
Play an awesome song.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But if I could make someone dance to one of his songs, to a song, and I played him, that would make him feel a little better. Maybe.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. But Tarvik. If I could get
Yeah.
Tarvik to dance.
I have to see this. I will immediately put on clothes and go do that. If you want to.
I think this is this is the best idea we've had.
Yes, definitely. Roland, are you in?
So I am in. I might have missed just the last bit of that, though. Sorry. What happened?
You and
Sorry.
Pig got into a fight, and we
Right.
think to make Pig feel better, she should play an awesome song that makes Tarvik dance.
Oh, yeah, no. Roland would be like, I feel like Tarvik should not suffer for. I feel like that's a little abusive to our friend Tarvik, who's definitely not going to like that. I mean, Pick would love that, but Tarvik will not like that. Tarvik won't like that.
What about the drow that killed me? Well, knocked me out.
Drow knocked you out?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Mr.
Yeah.
Roland did-
Yeah,
Roland did
he
see
won't
that,
even
by the
tell
way.
us his name. He won't even tell us his name.
He shot me. He said it was a mistake, though, and he said sorry.
I have no objections to making this drow downs.
There we go.
Especially if he doesn't know that we did it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you're just playing a song, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can go in there. We can make a whole performance out of it, and then as it's going, I can just sort of suddenly try to make him dance.
Yeah, let's do it.
In the
in.
meantime, while this is planning, Tarvik, what have you been doing sitting at the bar? You're muted if you're talking.
That would be why. I was just saying, Tarvik is just making a healing potion for the time being. So just every so often, the people who are just sitting around here talking, just hear a loud shaking sound as a couple beakers just shake around, the sound of grinding something up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that takes 8 hours for me to do, so I would probably be doing that
Just
for
from
most
the
of the rest of the day.
Okay,
Yep.
sounds good. So how about this is a good place for a break. Alright, back to shenanigans, guys. What's happening here? As Tarvik is just on his own, minding his own business, doing potions.
All right, we're gonna go to the other room, I guess. You ready, Rita? Do you need us to do anything to help?
I ran out of time. Oh no. I was writing a little bit of a tune, but I don't quite have it down yet.
Do you want us to go do something else and give you more time?
That might be a good idea.
Well, you want your haircut, Roland? I can supervise.
I actually think I might be slightly more comfortable with someone else in the room if I went and got a haircut.
Okay. Let's do that.
Maybe. Yeah, let's go do that.
Now or never.
Yeah. Where's Ilmar? He is not in here. I'm gonna go check the room. I shall knock on this room. He is not in here either.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Can we say we just do a search of the facility and look for him?
Yeah, why do you look?
I mean, everywhere that is not behind a locked door. I'm gonna start with the rooms over here, and then go through all those, and then through the other side, and then back around outside. Kitchen, yeah. On the kitchen. It's not.
Okay, so
Over
in
here.
the kitchen,
Yeah.
roll me in the. Okay, both of you just roll investigation for me. This will be for the entire place, and we'll see what that gets you. Okay, so Cassandra sees nothing.
Mhm.
Let me see, Roland, if you see anything.
Cool.
Gotta look through each room. Give me a hot second here. Okay, just barely, Roland, in the kitchen, while you were trying to look for Ilmar, you see here, underneath on one of the tables, is a glass vial containing some type of poison. As you just briefly glanced, it like caught your eye, and I'm gonna give you a handout here. After taking a look, you know that this is assassin's blood.
Oh, I want it.
I hand it to Cassandra. I tell her what it is very specifically.
Yes.
Be very careful. And just keep in mind
Uh-huh.
that this particular poison has to be ingested. If you it
What if I stab them in the mouth?
I think that works, but the whole point is they have to process it through their digestive system. So
So I gotta
tip
stab
some-
their stomach.
I think like it's a difference between things that you apply to blades and you stab them. That gets into their bloodstream. This one specifically, you want them to like have a functioning stomach that also consumes it. So
Okay.
yeah, it's more of a long-term poison. I think it's not really meant to be for combat. This is meant to like kill someone remotely.
Ooh. Okay, this is exciting.
Also, I think it's 100% what we ate, and woke up the next morning and we're poisoned, right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that is true.
just one vial. I look around.
It's one vial, but it contains 3 doses. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 3 doses. Does it not say that in the description? I'm gonna update it.
Let me check. I just closed it.
Vial contains 3 doses. There. And then, do you check the guest rooms as well?
Yeah, we said it. We'll go check the guest room.
Okay. For
Anything that's locked, I'll knock on. But if it's not locked, I will definitely open the door.
one is locked. This one here is locked.
Knock, knock.
No one answers.
I'm just gonna keep going through all of them.
Okay.
Cassandra will yell, Ilmar!
Make a persuasion check, Cassandra. Okay. No response from Ilmar. All of these rooms are locked, including yours. So you
And
knock
no
on
one
each one,
answers.
and no one answers. And with your high intelligence, you assume because everyone is out in the dining area, the lounge.
Gotcha.
That would make sense, unless Ilmar was in one. Is this a door?
That is a door. Yeah. It's
kitchen?
unlocked. As you open it, you see it appears to be a storage closet of some type.
Oh.
Here. Yes.
We haven't looked in here.
Yeah, it just very piled high with crates and items on shelves. You see stock and supplies for the bathhouse I kept here. You know, towels, robes, linens, bottles. You also see like food, a bit of food storage, so like some grains, fruits, nuts, maybe like extra overflow from the kitchen area.
Do you think this is poison?
I will look at whatever she's pointing at. Does it look like poison to me?
Based on your investigation check, it looks okay.
I'd
It looks
take a
okay to me.
bite of an apple.
Take a bite. You've had better apples, but it's not that bad.
It'd be good to pull some of this out.
Yeah,
Offer
I'll
it
grab
to
like a
people.
crate of the fruit. Figure it out.
I'll help her.
Hey y'all, I found some fruit that doesn't appear to be poisoned. I tested it myself, then I'll take another bite of an apple. And, put the crate on the counter here.
Alright,
This is a
everyone kind of slowly starts to meander their way over there. They kind of nod.
Anyone
with
seen
some say
Elmar?
thank you.
As they go to reach for the apples, Tarvik is going to speak up because I'm at the bar. I guess he'll just say, "This is that same poison that we didn't notice until the next morning, though, right?"
But this wasn't in the kitchen. This was in a storage area, and we found the poison. It's in this little vial here, so I don't think this was found in the kitchen. And
All right.
I don't know. I think because it was different areas, I don't think they would have poisoned the storage stuff yet.
Okay. I just can't unpoison everybody tomorrow. So
Can I make both
Love you.
Cassandra and Tarvik roll for persuasion, please?
yeah, that's fair. Tarvik is not very persuasive, so unlikely to succeed, but we'll see.
Neither is Cassandra.
Oh, nine's not great.
And I'm rolling low today.
No, trust me, I'll make that. I'll easily
Oh,
prove
wow.
that wrong before. Yep.
Damn. You see everyone just starts to reach in. Grab some nuts, fruits. Munching away.
Good.
As you all continue to take a look, you look at the bathhouse, like you go back into the garden area where the awakened tree was, / the burned lily root. You look in the rooms, you look into the extra massage / whatever services rooms, like here, and you don't see Ilmar. You go outside.
Did you go in the temple?
You go outside, and from the looks of it here, you don't see Ilmar.
Is the temple opened? Like, did someone go into the temple?
The door is closed.
Uh-oh.
Are there footprints like Ilmar went into the temple? I'm gonna open the door and just shout in, like close my eyes and shout in, Ilmar, are you in here?
Okay, you open the door. Your eyes are closed, so you don't see this. And you shout in, and he says, "Oh, hello." You hear back.
I will look.
You look and
Oh.
you see he's at the top of the steps, just kind of sitting there with his back against the wall. Hello. He looks just questioningly towards you guys.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, Ilmar. And Silveri. You all good? You being safe?
It seems you are correct. He kind of shifts in his seating position. She's down there, and as you said, she's turned into a Medusa, unfortunately. I don't know how to help her. I've just been talking with her. She's been like this for a decade. And he just kind of sits there in silence, with kind of like his hand just kind of stroking his cheek a little bit.
Well, we have the way to fix it. It's just going to be tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, both of you and the rest of your group. He just kind of nods. So, Barry,
Would this be
did you hear that? And he just kind of calls down.
Mhm.
You'll be okay.
And what's the water's name?
Oh, what is the water's name? I wrote it down. I have it.
Okay.
Uh,
I remember you asking.
because Rita asked. I didn't catch it the first time I
Farina.
talked to her.
Yeah. It's
Rieta. It says is worried about her and she's doing okay. I don't know.
He kind of, again, looks over his shoulder and says, "Did you hear that, Silveri? Serena's okay." You can hear just, yeah, both of you have 14. You can both hear just like little sobs coming from down the staircase.
Would this be a bad time to ask for that?
Yeah, I think that. No, yeah, that's we're okay. We'll talk about that later. I think.
Yeah. Okay, just don't get turned into stone.
He just kind of nods. And you can hear him just kind of going back to like a soft discussion voice. He closes the door.
We're gonna listen to the door. Does he say anything about the group that he's in?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, I'm gonna follow suit and try to help her.
Wow, really?
Am I rolling so low today?
Yeah, seriously though.
Can I roll 2 for
Yeah,
perception?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Get those elf ears.
You listen in, and you can hear him just kind of muttering, you'll be okay, Silveri. These people, they killed the creatures, like I told you, and they seem to be willing to help. It just seems like they're a bit drained from their encounter before. If there's anything I can do, let me know. And it's basically just words of comfort you hear for the few moments that you listen in. It doesn't seem like he indicates what group he's part of.
Man, I can't hear anything.
I can hear him. Shh, shh. Alright. Yeah, he's not saying anything important. He's just comforting her. I think Rita's ready now.
We could talk to her. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
We're gonna pop in on Rita.
Alright, Rita, what have you been doing?
Rita was sort of like, I mean, as you guys sort of like, went to leave the bath, Rita was sort of like just sitting there, and it looked like she was like working it out in her head, and she sort of, had you guys just go along without her. But she's now made her way back into sort of the main room where everyone else is.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just sort of looking around and kind of, because she knows that you guys are excited for this, she's waiting for you guys to come back. And there isn't a stage in this room, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, Rita is just gonna exactly. Yeah, she's just going to wait a moment, and then she's just gonna jump up on top of the bar.
Yes.
And she's going to swing, pick around, grab her in his hand. She's going to start playing, yeah, it just starts with just like a little bit of an instrumental intro. Oh boy, I'm getting nervous now. I'm all flustered. Gonna like
You get this.
Take a rest at the Lily. It's a place to truly be. You can slip into a bath or incur a coven's wrath. Death's witnesses the band, and they broke up those bedlands. They uncovered a curse and restored the natural course. And it's at this point that she breaks into a real guitar solo, and is gonna try to hit the drow over here with one of her chords.
Mm-hmm.
So gonna try to make him dance. As I go into this.
All right,
Kind of like
so
that.
major chord here. We have a charisma save from me, so let's see. That is a fail.
I'm kind of surprised that this is working at this point.
Because I'm just dancing anyways.
Go ahead and describe this for me.
Okay, I mean, this is sort of like a kind of a Latin feel, kind of a jazzy thing. So this guy just all of a sudden, like, he's sort of like jumps up and he's like kind of animated and he's like looking at his body as he's suddenly like not in control of his own in his own movements. But then he's just out of nowhere, he just sort of power slides forward into the middle of the room, and like he throws his hands out in the air and they start like shaking. He does the jazz hands, and then he brings it in and he does, you know, I don't know like what the names of moves are, but he's rolling his hands in front of his chest, and pops one out, brings it back in, pops the other one out. He's shaking his booty. You know.
He is dancing as hard as anyone dances. And you can see his eyes are just, like, his face is flabbergasted at what he's doing. He has absolutely no control over what is happening.
Cassandra dances with both sides, that looks so weird.
Roland's gonna come over and dance too, like next to him.
You see
Pretty poor
everyone is
dancing.
like kind of snapping along, Rieta, with your performance, and like they're really enraptured, and you know it's lifting spirits and lifting their moods. You can see there is like, well, Rieta doesn't see it, but the other three of you guys, you see that the flabbergast is now like rage. It has turned into anger. Though he's
Switch
still
to a
dancing.
metal song.
I mean, I don't know how long this holds up. I think
It's
it's
gonna be a
probably
turn.
just like this, just the 6 seconds.
Yeah, so he'll try and save.
So yeah. So well, you know, this is sort of the end of the song. So
He's still
Rita's
phased,
gonna.
so he's still singing, or he's still dancing for another 6 seconds.
Wow. I'm just gonna
He
sort of.
continues to fail.
Yeah, you know, I'll just keep playing for as long as this guy wants to dance. So, sure, why not?
Finally he succeeds on his 4th attempt. You can see, as soon as he does, everyone is kind of like smiling. They thought, you know, he was just being cool, but you can see, and he just storms off. Didn't say a word.
Yeah, dancing can get you really emotional.
And I would also like for one moment as I look through. Nettalis. I would like Nettalis to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, or... Oh, you want to use the power chord?
No, I want to use enthralling performance.
Oh, okay. Wisdom, give me a second. Oh, that's a 20. Sorry, 20. What happens? Anything? Half? Nothing, right? Rieta?
Sorry, I'm muted. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he rolled a 20 on his wisdom save, then nothing happens.
Okay. Darn.
Oh well. He'll just be the one that got away, I suppose. I'm gonna hop down off of the. Gonna hop down off of the bar.
That was
I'm gonna
great,
say-
Rieta! And I clap. Yay!
I just sort of, you know, like, hey, Pick, are you okay?
No response. Breaks my heart.
He's stubborn.
You hear everyone like applauding you and coming up to you and, you know, thanking you. and also asking about your instrument, because they've never seen anything like it, they've never heard anything like it. And they're also, just very thankful that all of you are here. And they kind of mention the fact that this has been nice to uplift the tough mood.
Rita's gonna really like lay into it. Yeah, like this thing's amazing. It's one of a kind. There's nothing like this here or anywhere.
Way better than anything those tags could do.
Yeah, totally.
Trying to help.
Yeah, nothing. You don't hear anything. I would say roll, but it's not even at the point where you can roll to do anything.
I think for the rest of the day, Cassandra is going to hang out with her horse. Make sure it's well fed. All the horses, really. Make sure they're all well fed, taken care of.
Great, and you would easily find
Just-
the feed by the horses. You can take care of them. Go ahead and roll me an animal handling check.
Apparently a
Pretty
decent
good.
roll.
Yeah, they, they're warming up to you. Anything else for you guys? Or we can speed up time and do a little bit.
I'm good
Cool,
with
speed it up. Yep.
I'm good with speed up.
Alright. So, the night or the day passes, you all take a sleep. Don't do your full rests yet. Can you go into your rooms? I forget. Let's see.
We did. Well, I guess maybe before that happens, we did think about doing watches. Are we doing watches on the door?
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah.
does seem wise.
I can take the first watch since I'm out here with the horses anyways.
Okay, I'll take third. Yeah, I'll take second watch. That's fine.
I do good with third or fourth because I'll have all my stuff by then.
Right, that works then.
I'll take third.
I guess I'll be hanging out in this room.
Oh, okay. I closed the
Oh.
lighting thing because I thought you guys were. So it's one of you out there.
Yes.
Well, do we want to camp out with them? I mean, we could.
There's the bedroom over here
Yeah.
that you guys could use.
I don't want to use the devil guy's bedroom particularly.
Yeah.
I don't
That's not
oppose to putting
I-
the bedroll out and sleeping on the floor.
I mean, Tarvik is not opposed to that at all.
Rita, what do you vote?
Where did you guys all go? Are you inside?
The
Yeah,
tower.
we're hovering inside right now, but we were thinking about going over to the
Okay.
tower.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Are
I'm
you-
watching
you
the
okay?
painting.
Are you okay camping in this floor?
Yeah, I'm okay with wherever. I don't think we're really in any danger at this point.
I'll plop down here and start meditating then.
So are we going inside of the tower to sleep, or are we doing? Are we sleeping outside of the tower?
Might be a little nicer inside, but
I
Might rain or
do
something.
think Tarvik will just sleep outside, out here.
Yeah, I
But,
guess you like rain, huh?
Tarvik
if
likes
you're-
rain, but Tarvik is more comfortable outside than inside most of the time anyway. So
If you don't want to sleep in the tower, there's the rooms that we had in the inn, in the whole spa.
I'm good here. Start setting up a little tent he has.
Okay.
He just likes it outside. It's one of those rugged guys, one of those
Alright, what's the watch order?
outdoorsmen. Cassandra, then Tarvik, then Roland. Or
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Or do we need one more, right?
And then
Well,
Rita-
Rowan will just be up at that point, but I can
Yeah,
wake
I
up
mean-
Rita if she wants.
Yeah, Rita's gonna be awake for those last 2 hours anyway. So
Okay. So Excited Tarvik, Roland, Rita. Alright, well, say you guys go to sleep around 10, and then you can wake up at 6. Cassandra, roll your perception for me first as you stay awake. Very nice. Nothing seems to happen during your watch. Anything you wanted to
I
do by
will-
yourself?
Yeah, I'll just pray for the people in Paravor, the Hingers and everyone, particularly the Hinger children, though.
Who you pray
Make
to?
sure that I'm safe. The Raven Queen, of course.
Roll me a religion
Keep
check.
them safe. I'm gonna try.
Wonderful.
Yep.
If there's nothing else, then we'll switch to Tarvik in your watch. Go ahead and roll perception and let me know if you want to do it.
I'm totally gonna sleep in the silk bed. Fuck y'all.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, Tarvik's not gonna do anything special, but he will keep watch. The best rule there.
Mhm. Nothing happens on your watch either, so you can continue to Roland, who wakes up. Roland, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Okay.
And did you want to do anything?
No. Sorry, I guess that's still locked. Just keeping watch of Rita for 2 hours.
Okey-dokey. And then Rita will wake up as well as you finish off your time. Rita, can you also make me a perception check? Are you two, Roland and Rita, going to discuss anything in particular during your break together? Or are you okay?
I'm good unless she wants to say anything.
hi, morning, Roland.
Good morning, Rita.
How are you?
Good. It was a very good song yesterday.
Thanks.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Could you just talk?
Sure. You want me to tell you a story?
Yeah.
I'll tell her something I read in a book.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. You guys can mark that you have had a full rest.
Yay!
Hit dice
Yeah.
back, HP back, spells back. And it is 6 a.m. in the morning. What would you like to do as you rise and shine to a... let me roll for weather. I haven't rolled for weather in a while. Let's see what kind of day it is today. Let's see. Where is... Yes. Okay. 10. No, it's not.
Nice.
I'll change around a couple spells.
Not too hot, not too cold. For
Go grab Cassandra.
the temperature you're in right now. And it's still about late fall-ish, that time.
Okay.
You unlocked the door that we locked yesterday.
One second. Praying for spells.
Sorry. You can type. You can.
Okay. I'll do that. No. Okay. I'll unlock the door and then I'm gonna go up and look for coffee. So let me try to unlock the door. Use tools. 23.
Ooh, yes. Give me 1 second. What door are you trying to unlock?
So we locked the painting door behind us.
Yes, of course, yes.
So
that
this room.
opens.
Yep. Okay, cool. And then I'll go up to the hag kitchen and scrounge for like coffee and breakfast stuff, potatoes, something.
Yeah. The food, if you choose to eat, who eats the food?
Oh, I
I do
don't.
not.
For sure, don't. Actually, if you bring the food
How
down
do
to
I
me,
feel from the apple?
You're fine. You don't notice any effects.
I'm fine from the apple, by the way, Tarvik.
good, I guess.
And the tea. And I'm gonna go make an awesome breakfast.
Okay,
I feel like this is different to pick up stuff from their kitchen. I know,
Yeah.
just be safe.
whatever.
Poison themselves.
I feel like they're probably immune to poison, being horrific beings. I don't know.
Cool.
Just be careful.
As he's saying that, I'll just be like, don't worry about it. I'll fix it later. And that I walk into this room.
Yes, is there a monster?
Eggs and potatoes.
As Cassandra is cooking upstairs and you two are checking, no monsters.
I'm gonna go over to the one of
What is Rieta doing?
that had
Is she
the.
still sleeping?
No, I woke her up.
No, Rita's going along with him.
Yeah.
I go to the one that has the black void mark in it.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. Let me remember.
If it's a spell above third, then it is a
then you have
DC
to
of
roll.
10 plus the spell level, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
trying to figure out which this was. I don't remember if I need to roll. If it says anything in here. Well, it doesn't say anything, but yeah, because it doesn't say anything. I'll just say dispel works.
Okay. I will dispel it from that one. And then I will. There's 3 total. 3. There's now 2 left, right?
There were 4.
But we
There
just
were
got
4
one
originally,
yesterday.
but we got 1 done.
Yes.
So there should be 3.
There's 3 remaining.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so you dispelled this one, so now there's 2. Yeah.
It was spell
Go
check
over
and
to-
Solarian.
Yeah, I'll go through the anthrax and I'll use another slot. And... Do you want to use a remove curse so that I'm not completely tapped? Or do you not want to risk that won't
Oh.
work?
Oh, did you want me to? I just prepared dispelled magic instead. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right. Yeah, I'll do this one if you do that one. Yeah, and then I'll cast spell magic on that one in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Great. So the remaining 2, you feel like little, it's like fire burning, like the extra little flames that kind of flick in the air. It's kind of like that as it just fades away.
All right. I guess we just need to break them now.
I use my Pearl of Power to regain a slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to help us stab Rita?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. The one that that I had been working on after they dispelled it, what happened to that sort of black void?
It's still there.
Can you do detect magic? Because I feel like last time after I dispelled it, the glow faded, and we were able to make sure that help us confirm that it worked.
Yeah, and she just sort of blinks her eyes a couple of times, and then they reopen with the with like the compound pitch color.
Mm-hmm.
Is there magic in the room?
Yes. There is. I'm looking at the schools right now. Evocation emanating from the black tear.
But just that one tear.
Just that one tear. The magic itself from the painting has disappeared.
Okay.
We should just Sorry, do you share that with us?
Yeah.
Maybe we should take care of the other two first. And then we'll just brace before we try to attack that one in case something happens. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put my knife through the one for Silveri.
Okay, and easy enough. We'll say this completely shatters, and you see as soon as you stab your knife through, the picture itself, like before with the other one that you destroyed, like completely crumbles amongst itself, and you feel confident that you've destroyed it.
Which one has the void on it?
The Dorvas.
On
Gorba.
Okay.
Gorba.
Yeah.
Gorba.
I'll do the same thing with my axe on the other one as well.
Okay, easy enough. It's destroyed.
I think I should do this one. This is kind of my fault that it's this way. And I'll pull out the long sword, and I'm just going to.
I'm gonna back out of
Let's
the room.
let's grab Cassandra real quick. Let's just grab Cassandra. Real
I'm
quick.
just gonna back up out of the room.
And Rita's just going to sort of say under her breath, she's just going to say, I trust you. I know that you're better than those hags. This is going to be fine. And I attack the painting.
You attack, and you notice that the black void immediately changes to like a whitish hue, where you can see like the actual back of the backing of the canvas, and the image tears just like the other ones.
Okay, it was fine.
You say something, Roland? I can't hear you over the sausage sizzling.
Oh, well.
I think it's good now. Just be ready to run down here, but I think you're good. You're fine. Yeah, keep
All
going.
right.
Well, if this is solved, I'm going to go work on solving the breakfast problem. I'm going to walk upstairs to see what Cassandra's doing.
Cassandra, what are you doing?
I got sausage. I got like cut potatoes. They're all on like a skillet, I guess, or a
Yummy.
pan. And look for some eggs and some coffee, and I got it all going. Like, looking a little hectic and messy up here.
It smells delicious, though.
I'm going to stand as close to the food as I can, and I guess the drink as I can. I'm just going to kind of stand in the middle and just ritually start casting something.
Okay.
All right.
Rita and Roland, what's up? What's happening?
Looking at Rita, she look all right? Look happy?
I mean, she doesn't look especially happy, but she looks a little relieved, I think.
You did good.
Yep. I mean, you guys really are the ones that did it. Good job.
Yeah. I'm gonna go start. I'm going to like wrap up the paints and put them in my bag, and I'm going to consider the canvases. I think I'm gonna. How big are they? How difficult are they going to be to transport?
They're
and carry
fairly
with
large.
us?
Yes, that would be very hard unless you have a holding. You're gonna have like a canvas on your back.
I'm gonna go to the group and be like, so I'm debating how many spare canvases were there? Three. I'm debating if we shouldn't just like destroy these two. Like we can dispel them and destroy them and not have to carry them.
Couldn't we just burn them? Don't forget incantation.
Okay, well, like the same thing before, like whenever we damaged it before, it did psychic damage to us and possibly caused, some things. We could try, but you want me to see what happens if I try to just destroy it without dispelling it first?
Yeah. Well, maybe Tarvik should try it. Or...
I'm
busy.
I'm a little busy right now.
I can stab it in a bit if you want.
Whenever you all are free. There's no rush on this, I don't think.
Come
Maybe
have
you
some
should
coffee.
go. Maybe you two should go check on the other two to make sure that they are okay. One of them might be drowning in a pool right now. I'm actually thinking about that.
All right.
I mean, shouldn't
Okay.
we check on
Check on Silveri
Serena?
first, right?
The very
Serena?
first, yeah. Oh, Serena's fine, isn't she?
Wait,
It's
did I
water.
get my people mixed?
Silvari was the Medusa. Serena is the
You're
water
right.
elemental.
Serena is the water. Silveri is the. Yep. Okay. Yep. Sorry.
Check on
I didn't even
Silveri.
look.
She can come have some breakfast too. There's plenty here. Get some reward, like the lily root.
That's true. We do need to go talk to them about that. Do you all want us
Or
to split up
cash.
though? I mean, we could just wait and all go together. And I don't know.
Yeah, we can.
I
to
probably
have
just need like
breakfast
another like 5 minutes or so, and I'll be good.
Let's wait.
then.
All right, so Tarvik, what was your ritual cast?
Purify food and drink.
Very nice.
So just in case, you know,
Uh-huh.
as you do.
At
So
the end of your 10 minutes, you feel the effects have taken place on the food, and before even you cast this, everything smelled very delicious. But you now have full confidence.
mhm.
All right, breakfast is ready. You good, Tarvik?
Yep, the food is edible for sure.
Okay. We eat up, drink up.
Mm-hmm.
How'd the paintings go? They good? You want me to stab them?
Oh nope, we stabbed him. Oh, maybe the canvases, but
Yeah, the canvases
the
are
other
still.
paintings are good.
Oh, the blank ones?
Mm-hmm.
What if your mom could use them?
Well, I'm don't think these are useful for any magically other than the specific cursed ritual they were made from. I feel fairly confident in that, and I mean, I feel like only bad can come from them existing. We should probably just destroy them, but I don't know. And if you'll feel differently, we can definitely talk about it. But
If you think they're not useful, I could stab it. Unless Rita enjoys stabbing things too. You want to stab Rita?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of curious about what we can do with these canvases. I think we should take them back and hold on to them. I mean, at least take them to Duras and stash them somewhere there.
Yeah. I think your mom would love it. What about the goat guy? Ask the goat guy. Didn't he come out of a painting?
hey, goat guy, we haven't talked in a little while. You there?
Make a religion check for me. Or a persuasion. Either or, actually.
Same modifier. I feel like persuasion.
Ooh.
Okay, that's good.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm good to know that you're there. Do you have any opinions on magical canvases and paintings that seem somewhat in your realm of potentially caring about?
I fear not, and I'm tired.
Or are we off on your sleep schedule? Do you sleep? I don't sleep. Do you sleep?
You hear nothing.
Feel like I'm stronger. Okay. Goat Guy is definitely there, which is concerning, of course, but I don't think he cares.
Okay. Isn't that one guy? Do we know about Satan in this realm? Didn't hear a goat guy.
You would be familiar with the lore, sure.
Is he Satan?
Can I make a religion check to see if I know anything about Satan?
you would know just as much as Cassandra does, but it's so whatever. If you think like based on your character knowledge that this is Satan, go ahead and go off on that. But there's no roll for this.
I don't think so. I mean, I think he's I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think he
should
is
probably do
distinctly
something about
evil.
that.
But...
Right?
Well, do we need to do something about that? I mean, we're not doing something about, Tick or the Raven Queen or whoever or Tarvik gets his powers from. I think they're just... Are we
Yes.
concerned?
Yes, all three of those are definitely all equal and are equally causing as many problems for our group currently. Just takes a sip of coffee. looks directly at Cassandra and then looks directly over at Rieta.
I'll just point out that my guy is mostly silent. Just saying.
My guy is also mostly silent.
He had me eat a flower once. Other than that, I don't get that bad of vibes from him.
Don't goats eat flowers? Is he turning you into a goat?
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Have you checked your legs? Are they getting hairier?
Check my legs, pull up my hands and check my legs. Are they any hairier than what's normal for an elf?
No.
Let's go do this so fair. How was breakfast? Did you guys like it?
Oh, it's
Okay. It was not poisoned.
You're no fun, Tarvik. You know that?
As a person who's in charge of curing everyone of poison, I feel not poisoned is pretty good.
Very true. So pragmatic.
Thanks for taking care of our poison yesterday, Tarvik.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we prepared for if she's still a Medusa?
What would be our plan if she's still a Medusa? I mean, do we want to we should talk to her, obviously, but probably get her to knock her unconscious and then cast remove Great Restoration, remove curse, something like that maybe?
Yeah. Realistically, that's it, though. I mean, I don't know what... I assume that dealing with paintings, like with glitter, solves the problem. If it doesn't, I think we have bigger problems than what we can handle sometimes. I'll start making my way over towards the temple. I know it's 6:30 a.m. though, so this person may not be awake. Also, this person has been in the dark for a while, so their sense of time may be off, but we're going to do it anyway.
A decade, apparently.
Yeah, I was about to say,
that?
Decade? Yeah, that seems like a long... We at some point we knew how long the hags were in charge of the spa, but I didn't think it was that long.
Yeah.
I did not catch it.
Alright, so you guys open this door?
Yep.
Alright.
Cassandra, puts a hand in front of her face, but peeks between two fingers.
Again, as you walk in, you notice that the place is in various states of disarray. The area here, because it's so broken. Wait, no, I'm the wrong layer. Or no, right layer. This area is broken. It's going to be difficult terrain just because of the amount of debris that's in your way, and it's just broken benches, shredded cushions, etc., shattered things, just broken shards of glass.
I guess I'll light my lantern.
Okay.
So I can see.
Let's just kind of shout down. Silvari, are you there?
You don't hear anything.
Maybe she's asleep? I mean, we were hearing, sobbing before.
Yeah. Silvari, if you're asleep, please wake up.
Make a
Do your
persuasion
loud
check for
voice.
me.
I was about to say, do you want me to use my loud voice?
Yes, you use your loud voice.
Alright.
Also, Persuasion 22.
You don't hear anything.
Alright. Yep. I'm gonna just touch my voice a little bit. I'm gonna say, as loud as possible. Silvari, we're coming down.
Okay.
which I think it can do 10 times my loudest voice. So whatever that is. And then I start
Very
walking
loud.
down the stairs.
Okay. I will get your tokens. 'Cause this is a different map. So, let's see. Rieta, Tony, Sandra. And make it a little smaller here. The order may not be correct, but here you guys are. You're in the stairway.
Can you turn my lamp on?
Yes,
Or
sorry.
that's okay.
You know, like, can I like peek around the corner at all? Like, see if it's a human body or not?
Oh, you can. Sorry, that's not gonna be there.
Okay.
30.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'll activate detect magic.
Yes, you are in this area. So you see like a soft white glow rising from the square pool set on the floor, and you see torn cushions, as you saw above. Rugs, tapestries, and clothing have been piled into one corner as a makeshift bed. And you see like twigs and scraps of like dead leaves, etc., form a very simple campfire right here. Otherwise, you don't really notice anything here. It's a very dimly lit area, but thanks to Cassandra's lantern, you can see.
How deep is the water? Can we see through it?
Yeah, it's fairly deep. By your estimate, it would probably be, like 10 feet, maybe.
Can we see through it enough to tell if there's that's empty, no one's in it?
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Rolling good.
Yeah, really good. Best you can tell, there doesn't seem to be anything in it.
Is still very water too?
I mean, maybe she just like realized that she's back to normal and left.
Oh,
Yeah. Or she left last night with Ilmar? I don't know.
wow.
Well,
Okay.
maybe we go check on the others then. Oh,
Do you mind, Rita? Do you have detect magic up for the glowing water? The glowing aspect of it is
Yeah,
I'm not concerned. I'm curious.
I do have it up.
Is the water magical?
It doesn't appear so.
Can I try to figure out what's causing the white glow?
Sure, make a investigation check with disadvantage, unless you plan on going into the water.
If I fail, I would plan going in the water. Would you rather me just roll like I'm going to go into the water?
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm going to go into the water then.
Straight investigation.
8.
Ooh.
Very
A
fast.
1.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Gosh.
I definitely touch the water.
You definitely do. You definitely go in. You're going to reach in to touch the water, and as you do, your hand slips and you just like dive in full body. And you're just kind of like floating there. Nothing seems to be happening to you in a negative way. You continue your search. Roland continues to kind of swim around here for, probably like a while, like 10 minutes. Normally, he kind of quickly takes a look, and he's pretty good at this, but you guys are seeing him kind of struggling through all of this.
Hey, Cassandra, if you were to imagine a goat swimming, like is that do you think that's what it would look like?
I think it would be more like trying to run, but in the water. Like, I don't know if they know how to swim.
Yeah, his arms and his legs, they're a little bit like, loose.
Maybe he is turning into a goat. We gotta keep an eye on him.
Can hear
I mean-
you.
After a while, Roland, you figure out that there are these tiny floating particles, almost imperceptible in the water, and it appears to be some type of bioluminescent form. You gather that that's probably what is creating the glow.
They're not magical.
Mm-mm.
Do I think they're alive? Make a nature check.
Sure.
14.
Yes, it seems to be a bioluminescent fungi that seems to be floating within the water. Very, 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 very small.
Interesting. Can I get a sample of the fungi?
Sure thing.
Does it seem upset at all? Yeah, I have. So I've. Let me check how many I have left. Empty vial 6. I will fill 2, unless they seem upset.
Based on your passive, unless you want to make a perception or an insight check, based on your passive, you don't notice any feeling of disruption or anger or anything.
Which you may roll in insight or perception? Perception's better, but
Yeah, go ahead, roll perception if you want. Either one.
okay, nope. Nope.
Doing great,
Curse.
Roland.
Any rules and bad rolls. I
fine.
will.
Totally fine.
Should you
Just
talk to it
guys-
like Serena?
It takes like 10 minutes, but sure, I shall hunker up on top of the ledge and I shall start ritual casting comprehend languages so that I can attempt to speak to the fungus.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing for these 10 minutes?
I'm gonna search the room for any valuables.
Make an investigation check for me.
11. Doing a great job.
Yeah, you kind of pour through the little nest in the corner and you don't find anything of particular value, nor do you find anything in the campfire. And the room otherwise is pretty bare.
Alright.
What
Cool.
about Rieta and
Then I'll
Tarvik?
just be light.
Tarvik left. Tarvik after
Tarvik.
seeing, yeah, Tarvik walked back. Tarvik walked out of this place and is gonna go back inside of the spa itself.
Gotcha. Okay. Rieta, what about you?
Rita's just hanging out.
Okay. You guys are just waiting. Roland, you try and communicate via comprehend languages, and you're unable to do so.
Yeah, I don't think it's alive. I have 2 vials of this. I am happy, and I will pick up and.
It's really pretty though.
It is.
Maybe
I
we
feel
can use
like-
it as like a nightlight.
Oh, that's nice. That's kind of like a firefly effect. Very magical. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you can put in that you have a vial of bioluminescent fungi.
I was gonna do 2. Is that okay?
Sure. You have 2
Yeah,
vials.
that's 2 vials.
As much
of
as you want. There's a lot of water here.
glowing fungus water.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys ascend upward?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd stop and check out the temple for a little bit.
Okay. Anything in particular that you're doing within?
I just want to see if Saloon is like a nice god or like get a vibe check.
Vibe check. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to put that icon on Tarvik's thing. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell as you just kind of take in the space. It seems this place has not seen its use in the many years that it's been in disarray. I'm going to ask you guys to keep your tokens up here so that I can move you all in a group later. But in the meantime, while this was all happening, Tarvik, you meandered your way into the main lounge, and you see a moon elf that you have not seen before next to Ilmar, who's by the fireplace. You can see she's very lean, slender, tall, though she appears to be frail by the way she carries her body. You can see her arms wrapped around her, and she just seems to be kind of staring into the fireplace and just shaking a little bit as Ilmar has his hand covering around her back, and you see him muttering to her a few words. Everyone else is kind of sitting in their positions that they are.
Okay. I'll walk up to Ilmater and just be like, "Oh, hey, did oh, I'm assuming that's her.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
right
The
here.
other two should be fixed too. I'm just not sure where they are.
Who are the other two?
Gorba and Thandrax.
Oh, below. So Gorba is here,
Okay.
And Falthax.
Falthrax is here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Great. Everyone's fixed then. I'm gonna go unpoison the food. Good luck with that. And I'm going to make my way to here, hop over the bar, and then just go into the kitchen area and virtually be casting Purify Food and Drink on the food.
Okay, so what did you say to Ilmar?
I said, good luck with that. And
Oh,
Tarvik's got it. Tarvik, so good with words with that -1 charisma. So, you know.
Good luck with that. That's great.
wow.
He just kind of nods in your direction as you go and try and ritual purify.
Mhm.
In a few moments, all of you decide to ascend. Cassandra, you stay back. I've just moved your tokens in here so you can see. Don't mess it up. But I assume Roland and Rieta, you guys make your way into the main area to try and find Tarvik.
Yep.
Okay. You guys enter in. You see everyone kind of scatter in, and what catches your eye is the new moon elf by the fireplace. Again, same description.
That's a good sign. I'm gonna come over to this one and be like, "You okay? You happy with what we did?"
You can see a little bit of like a dazed look almost. You can see he's a bit older, though not as like malnutrition looking. And he says, yes, thank you. I unfortunately have changed, but I believe this is the best.
Glad you're. Oh.
Cool. Peace.
Also awkward.
Mhm.
Except for Rieta, of course.
Yes, Rita's.
Sure. Rita will sort of walk in and come down to the moon elf and just try to introduce herself. Hi, I'm Rita. I'm looking for Silvari.
You can see she very delicately turns over in your direction, and you can see she's kind of clutching her arms, and you see her trembling a little bit, and she says, hello, I am Silvari.
Fantastic. Hi. How? Good morning.
She just kind of nods, and Eomar kind of turns to you and says, Silvari, this is one of the people I was telling you about who is part of the troop that have come and destroyed the creatures.
Death's witness.
Yes, witness.
Mm. You're a moan from even in the back.
Yeah, it's just little bit. As soon as it's mentioned, a heavy sigh. Silveri chimes in and says, Death's witness, thank you very much for all of this. And you can see there's like a sense of frailty to her, but she's exuding a sense of thankfulness towards you, despite her feeling of like frailty and basically trauma. Trauma with a capital T. And she continues onward to say, I would like to repay your services. This has been so much for me. I've been trapped here for so long, and thanks to you all, I am now free. Perhaps this may be of use to you. And she pulls out from her robes, and they're very long and flowing. You see there is a thin wand. Oh wait, no, not a wand. There is a golden hand mirror, and I think there is. Yeah. So there's a golden hand mirror, and she extends it to the person who's in front of her, which is Rieta. So she hands this mirror to you, Rieta, and she explains, this is just a small token of my appreciation. This is what most people would think is a +1 wand of the War Mage. So I'm gonna show this. And she just describes that anyone who holds this can use a bonus action while holding the mirror to cast an enhance ability spell. I've affectionately named it Radiance. Again, it's a small token of my appreciation for all that you have done. And there's other stuff, but you can read that.
That's so cool.
Wow, this is so nice. Thank you.
+1 bonus to all spell attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Epic.
Roll in one set.
I am looking at it.
She continues on to say, please, tell me, what happened here? How did you manage to defeat those hideous creatures, those terrible beings?
Well, we really only, well, I guess we defeated the Coven, but we only really took care of 2 of them. One of them got away. Well, some of the people in my group are pretty smart, and they figured out what was going on. Roland actually, I think, is the one who really found out. Wasn't it?
Remember.
Serena.
Wasn't it Serena who tipped you off?
Right. It's Serena should get the credit. She
Yeah.
tipped us off.
And
That's
she
wrong.
puts her hand over her heart and says, oh, my lovely Serena. I must thank her. Is she well? I have yet a chance to meet her.
She was nervous about you. I'm sure it'll do her good to see you. Well, okay.
She kind of nods. Thank you again so much. This has been a tribulation in my life, and I dare say I will make the same mistake again. Never.
I do have some bad news for you. Yesterday we destroyed your lily root. Rita says, and then she smiles nervously.
You can see her face kind of drops a bit, and she says, I see. That is quite unfortunate. This establishment was based upon that the magical properties of the root. However, it seems that the positive outcome of all of this outshadows that.
How did you get the root? Is there, a way to get another one, get a new one?
Well, I had a vision from Goddess Suni that led me to this special lily in the Underdark. I was able to make my way and obtain this as I was envisioned with a mission to utilize these properties for bettering and helping those around me. And so, by her grace, and she kind of looks up and she kind of like puts her hands in a prayer motion, I was able to safely obtain this, and I was able to
you went to the
utilize this.
You went to the Underdark. You're a badass. I didn't. Wow.
She kind of smiles a little bit, and you can see her tension is fading a little bit as she's talking with all of you, and especially receiving this compliment from Rieta. I'm afraid it wasn't as brave as you heroes may think. It was quite, what you may call and she kind of pauses for a moment, a stealth mission? She kind of questioningly says that and says, regardless, I was guided by the goddess Suni and her light and her knowledge. I wouldn't have been able to do it without her. This is a special flower. How do you know of this? Not many people are aware of it.
We were asked to obtain one, and told that one might be here.
I see.
Mr. Michael Dune in Duras.
Mr. Magic Michael Dune.
Can both Rieta and Roland, who are here speaking with her, can both of you just make a general charisma check for me, please?
That's bad.
Wow, you and that ones. I see. And what is your interest in this?
Well,
I think we just wanted to make a friend of Michael. He seems like a knowledgeable person.
But what is your intent with obtaining this?
thought it might do good. There's been monsters attacking people, and we were hoping that Mr. Magic Michael Dune might be using it for good. Help people.
And you have no ulterior motives.
Is there something we should know about the lily?
She smiles and says, "No, not at all. I just want to make sure."
Insight!
Go for it. DM it.
Oh boy.
Okay, go in the one-on-one.
Okay.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
She's definitely hiding something, and you also gather that she doesn't trust you.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. How's Rita look?
Rita is, she's just sort of like, I don't know, she squints her eyes just a little tiny bit at Serena.
Silveri.
Silveri, sorry.
Miss Silveri, there's no copies of the root anywhere. No, it hasn't been, I don't know, propagated with a, I don't know the plant term, but there's no other root. There was just the one.
Yes, indeed.
If we were to seek out and attain a route at some point, is there anything you would like us to know so that we don't do something bad with it?
I would recommend that one not seek out this special flower or root, as you say. It does have healing properties. However, it is quite a dangerous trek, and it seems though you may all be very capable, as you've shown here, I would not recommend seeking out something so small, in some place so dangerous as the Underdark.
Do you have do you have notes or knowledge that we could pass to Mr. Magic Michael Dune
I do.
to like up his research?
My apologies. I simply had the root.
It's disappointing, but
Well,
But
I'm
I'm glad that
excited.
you are
I've
too.
never been to the Underdark before.
Again, my dear, I would recommend against it.
Rieta just smiles.
I mean, unless you have some specific reason for us not to, and if we can help someone, I feel like we are honor bound to attempt to fulfill the mission that was given to us.
If you would like to assist, rebuilding this place is going to be no small feat. If I could obtain your services for restoration, that would be wonderful. However, I don't believe a journey to the Underdark would be much benefit to anyone.
We will discuss it, but please understand, well, we're very glad that we could help here. We are needed elsewhere. There are evils about the world, and if we cannot help them with the root, we will have to find other means to do so.
I see. That is quite understandable, as I wouldn't want to impose any further on your services, as you have done so much here to help this establishment and these people here. And she kind of outstretches her hands to everyone. We cannot say thank you enough. I myself am considering whether or not to move forward with the restoration, if I am to be truthful and transparent. This place has now some difficult memories. And she kind of looks down and kind of starts fidgeting with her fingers. Perhaps if, in whatever you choose, may you decide to go elsewhere or stay here and perhaps help. My offer is that, if not for restoration, perhaps if you'd like to become the new owners of this establishment, as it seems perhaps I am not fully capable at the moment.
We would have to discuss with our group. It seems like a commitment beyond our means.
Of course, I understand such a big decision would require discussion. As I said, I cannot thank you enough, and this is just a small way of my repayment towards your great deeds. And she kind of nods towards you all and says, if you must discuss. And she's kind of like, is kind of like awkwardly waiting for you guys to say something.
Look at Rieta.
Well, it's not a bad idea. I mean, like, I'd be planning to talk to everyone, but I mean, just we obviously we wouldn't be able to do the day-to-day management, but having an establishment, having a source
Base
of
of
income,
operations.
we could do anything we wanted with this place.
Well, I'm mostly concerned with, we could definitely not run it, and I'm not sure there's anyone that, staff's obviously limited, the Lily Root is gone. Unless Serena wanted to stay, but I don't know. Let's talk to the others. Let's go talk to the others about it.
I'll say, Cassandra, while this was happening, outside of looking at the shrine, would you have just rejoined?
Yeah, I think so. I'd give the horses just a quick look, make sure they're not, I don't know, ran away or anything, and then
They're there.
outside.
Yep, all of them.
Alright, cool. Then I'll go inside.
Okay, great. So I'll say this is a good stopping point for today